just a memorial.
Alrighty, so welcome everybody back to session 6. How is everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Great.
That is good. That is great.
Goodness.
We are missing
It's a badass.
Michael for the time being, but that should only be maybe 10 more minutes, hopefully. Yes. I don't know. I don't know how far he's actually going to go for cheap gas. But, so, where did we leave off with last session?
Before you start, you still have the pre-stream. I think they can hear us, but that's it. There you go.
Yeah, it's just on like a half-minute delay.
I gotcha.
Okay.
I have like the audio on for like 2 seconds and then without the pre-stream changing, and then I switch over. But it's all intentional.
Well,
it's all intentional.
last session we went to Madame Riva's camp, amongst other things. So like just talking to them, learning about what they're up to. I would get a tarot reading. Just a bit of a reminder, everybody. We have a few things to do. We have to look for a wizard's tower on a lake and let his name guide us to what we see, whatever that means. You have to find the mother, she who gave, which is apparently a powerful force for good and protection. It's a holy symbol of great hope. The treasure is hidden in a small castle beneath a mountain giant. Light, one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. Finding a girl driven to insanity in the heart of dead father's house. Curing the madness is the key to our success. And there was one about the enemy, but that didn't work out. Those were the big important tarot readings that our characters actually know about, because they're the ones like in session 0 that we don't know about. After that, night fell, and we got, the general showed up, and one of Strahd's generals, I forget his name exactly.
Rahadin.
Rahadin, yes, he came to get Irina, and he came pretty fucking close, particularly because of it was kind of aura, because we thought he was a vampire. He was not a vampire. So he like pretended he couldn't come in, and then like the wraith that had been putzing around, thanks to our body snatching friend, killed the family we were hanging out with. They're all dead now.
Not just the men, but the women and the children too.
Yes.
All of them dead upstairs.
With some amazing combat rolls from our party and some convincing of the Wraith to turn against Rahadin, and no help from these fucking people who sold us out. Madame Riva, you will burn in hell.
Can't forget my goated metal.
The MVP of the session.
Yes,
metal.
That was good.
The gun heat metal that Rahadin could not save against, continually taking that damage, and we're praying he's ashes.
Every single important villain will now have
And me absolutely
counterspell.
tanking every attack that hit me when he focused me with everything.
What the actual fuck is this map right now?
You know,
What am
I was
It's
going
alright,
to.
yeah.
I was
Don't worry
going
about
to
it.
say,
Don't worry
but
about it.
Well,
now
guys,
that
we
it
made
has
it
been
to the
mentioned, it is.
Wait, can the
it is
stream see
disappearing.
this?
It is not.
We made some towers, but keep in mind, it's a map.
Wait, could the stream see that?
Chard was the
Yes,
goat
it
of the
could.
fight. Chard was the goat.
Great.
He tanked like all of Rahadin's attacks. He probably did the most damage to him. Hopefully, we got off heat metals as we were fleeing, because we managed to flee with the carriage with the dead people in it. Hopefully, Rahadin's dead. Irina did came in clutch. We probably would have fought to the death and all died if she hadn't been. Hey guys, so I was pretty sick.
What did the heat metal do on our way out? Like post combat again?
Did we?
I don't know.
You just
I
like
know
let
I
it
rolled
run
it.
until throughout its duration, just burning him alive.
I know. He's just,
We just don't know how much damage it dealt.
15
Yeah.
plus 8 plus 11 plus 10 plus 3 plus 15, I think.
There you go.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it was
Again,
high.
we don't
it
know
was
if
a
that
high
if that
roll.
killed him titularly.
probably all like right here, right above where everyone put their short rest.
Yeah, I see
rolls.
the 2d8. I see the multiple
Yeah.
2d8s. Yeah, I did roll pretty high for most of those, barring one or two. So hopefully he's dead.
Surely.
Also,
If
Michael
not,
just
I
texted me-
fear I will just die.
Michael just texted me, BJ's is closed. I'm crashing out. Need to find a new gas station.
I also
So-
What?
crash out when BJ's is closed.
What's that?
Yeah,
one,
that's a
what's
that's
that
what no
crazy name
BJ's
for a gas
song?
station.
And I will walk 500 miles. And find more.
I think it's called 500 miles.
I don't know where the fuck he's intending to find cheap gas in fucking Virginia. But in this economy.
Oh,
But,
God.
best of luck to him.
Yeah.
I guess.
Other
But
than that, we ran away. Managed to escape. There was a spooky guy in a hill. He was on a horse. He had red eyes. He was looking at me all freaky. That was not cool.
That guy could
Scary.
have been.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know who that was.
Probably nobody important.
It was
And then we finally made it to the tower, except freaking got him. It's not a tower, it's a windmill, which is perfectly normal and nothing bad's gonna happen. And we're gonna get a long rest and level
I
up
get a long rest.
at the same
And
time
now
right now.
we get a long rest.
You don't even have to say that part.
Uh-huh.
I got you, Iris.
You assume that anywhere outside of a sanctuary you can have a long rest.
Well, this is a sanctuary.
Well, we can always just.
Are you gonna get
It's
a
a-
We were
it's a
told this was.
windmill.
What is a sanctuary?
I
See,
think that's Valaki.
like somebody's house?
I didn't say anything during your conversation about it before we started streaming. But you are correct in assuming that that you were under the assumption that this is supposedly supposed to be a tower of a wizard.
So we thought it was. Okay.
But you're not sure if this is supposed to be that tower or if the information got fucked up.
It's probably just like a Mirage Arcane or something. We're
Remember,
fine.
this is the collective. This is the collective cartography of 3 different cities across Barovia. And so information might have gotten fucked up. Human error is always a possibility, or whatever race they are.
And
Humanoid error.
oh wait, guys, there's a tower over. There's a look. It looks like a wizard's tower next to a lake over here.
No, that's not the tower.
What?
That's not the one we're looking for.
It's the
That's not the
second
wizard's
tower.
I
tower.
don't know
by
if
the
that's how
lake.
you spell cartography, but it's there now.
It looks about right.
Almost.
The O would the second O
O
would be
is
an A.
supposed to be an A.
Mhm.
It's graphy.
Well,
Oh, cartography. Yes. Yeah, we're heading to Valaki and then thinking about going to Kresk, right? Kresk, because that's where the
Kresk.
temple is.
It's-
Kresk.
Yeah, the Z is pronounced like SH.
Wait, guys, I think the tower we were supposed to go to is down here.
Oh, yeah.
what matters is
Nobody
we
asked
have a
about it,
place
so
to
nobody knows
hopefully
what that
rest.
Yeah. We just have to make this house a home and we'll be fine.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna start setting up booby traps. I'm gonna put a fucking knife on a Roomba.
Like a true home.
What are our resources looking like? We doing okay, guys?
I got one more rage left.
I used
I
one
can't-
spell slot and one wild shape.
I use all my regions and all my spells. I haven't identified, but that doesn't help.
I've just magic missiled over and over, so I have level 2s, but I'm not really. I don't really have too many level 1s. I have 1 left, I think.
Nice. I have a wild shape. I have 2 wild shapes. That's it.
Yeah, if we don't get a rest here, I think we're fucked.
fine. I'm good to keep going.
Is it
I
daytime?
also only have one sorcery point.
No.
Yeah, I'm a little exhausted.
Because
Yeah,
it
we'll stay here
became
till
Has
night
been,
so
like-
quickly.
You made it through the mountains in maybe an hour.
Bro fired
But we
orange
were
bombs.
into our third shift. So we only got a few hours till light.
That's true.
I say we stay here
Mhm.
till light. If
Yeah, I
it
think we need
turns
to
to
stay
light.
up. I think we should stay up until light, and then everybody should rest.
Last time we tried to do
Well-
that, they just made it night. I think
You're
it
right.
doesn't matter. I think
You're
we just have
right.
to keep pushing because they can just do whatever the
doesn't-
fuck they want.
It doesn't.
We don't
fucking
know if
matter,
they
are
did that though.
We should be doing this in game.
Well, first
Having this
off,
discussion.
okay,
Okay.
we don't know
Um,
what made the darkness happen.
True.
I'm quite tired.
But I mean,
I'm not sure if I can.
oh
keep,
right, sorry.
Not sure if I can keep going that much further without taking a bit of a rest, but it's a bit scary. You think the rest of you could stay awake while I stay in the carriage and sleep?
You know, somehow it's not all that shocking that you can't operate on 6 hours of sleep.
6 hours? That's preposterous. I tend to sleep for a few days at a time, actually.
Here. God, my family would have hated you.
So, anyway, I'm going to go and rest in the cabin now, or in the carriage. Do we have the carriage? We have the carriage,
Yeah,
right?
we got
Yeah,
the
you have a
carriage.
Yeah, we have
three-story
the
carriage
carriage.
right now, and so
We
far
have
everyone's
that
been hunkering down in the
nightmarish
first
box.
Before any more decomposition happens to these bodies and the stench becomes too unbearable, just move them over here for me, thank you. And I'm gonna climb into the carriage, and
Well, okay,
y'all are on
so-
watch. I'm gonna start.
So, so
resting
I'm
and see
assuming
how
you
you
guys
guys
are
feel
having
about
this
that
conversation during the ride, because as far as I'm aware, you haven't made a pit stop.
Oh, I thought
since
we
you
stopped at the
guys-
windmill.
You
Yeah, then we
stopped at
made
the
it to the-
windmill,
We're-
but I'm imagining you're having this conversation as you're making your way to the windmill. But
No, like we get to the windmill, and I tell them like, okay, you guys can get out. I'm a bit exhausted. I don't think I can do any more walking tonight. So
You're not gonna stay in the mill?
Where they said it was safe.
You think it's a better idea?
fine. We'll go and investigate the mill. More adventuring. Wonderful.
It's not
I would-
investigate. We don't have to
I would
investigate
also
anything.
like to second moving the bodies out of that nightmare box.
Yes,
on
I
wheels.
will. I will take care of them over the next couple hours.
Oh, I was gonna just
Embalming, hopefully a quick burial.
Oh,
Whatever we can do. I don't have everything on me. But
I was just gonna say Bernice was kind of eyeing what's his name?
I had his name. Stanimir?
Danimir?
Yeah, Stanimir. Bernice was kind of eyeing him.
These people are freaks.
Yeah, I think she might want to ration, if you know what I mean. It's a bit grim, I know, but
Bernice
Fire
is a
doesn't-
flame, correct?
yes. And my scales are not proper fuel. It's like it keeps them in the club healthy, but it's not like
Mhm.
food.
What are do I know anything about Vistani burial rites?
No. I don't think there would be a role for that.
Damn.
You have,
I've never seen any of them
you
die.
have not,
I know some
in the-
people
in
are
the
okay
months
with-
that you have been here, have not seen a Vishani die.
Yeah, I know. I know
Ramifications?
some people are okay with fires just having their way
Mhm.
and that sort of thing. Others don't really care.
I've
You seem to be the type that likes to
I've
prepare
heard
them and put them
it's
on the ground.
I've heard it be a form of burial in the past. I suppose I don't see the harm.
If
All
you
right.
are going to burn a
I'll
body, do
make
it away
sure
from
to.
me.
I'll make sure to at least set it up in such a way
Understood.
that it's not
Yeah.
as
Let me.
grim.
I'll still prepare, and we'll set something up a little ways from the tower.
Brendan, what did Strahd just say? I heard you speak, but you were very low volume.
I hate this mic. Strap said, if you're going to burn a body, do it away from me.
Agreed, friendo. Sounds like arrangement.
All right. So, you all exit the carriage with the exception of Zotzi, who moves to the second floor to begin removing the bodies from the second floor. But before we get to the windmill or to Zotzi, one second. Malaris. For the second night in a row, you have fallen asleep. And to the rest of the material plane, you disappeared entirely. To you, you fell asleep and then woke up as nothing had happened. But there was certainly a time, a small period, unbeknownst to you, where you disappeared entirely from the material plane, and that had happened a second time. This night, you all had made it to the camp of Madame Eva, and you yourself, for all intents and purposes, kind of stayed back, silently witnessing different things happening in the night. And as day shifted to night with uncanny speed, you had I'm sorry, I'm getting too distracted because my fucking cat is batting at a plant. Stop it.
Wow.
Iris.
Trying to be so dramatic.
Oh,
Just a second moving around.
I love the
I
recurring
can't.
character
It's
bits.
just- it's so fucking loud, her just pawing at that stupid fucking plant because it's dead, and she's just pawing at dead leaves. Anyways, so you fell asleep as day shifted to night, and everyone took refuge in their camps, carriages, and you fell asleep within the wagon of Stanimir, amongst the rest of the party, most of the party at least. And unlike the night prior, which was a dreamless sleep, you're not sure if you had a dream or a vision, or you were brought to something real. But it started with a bang. As you hear the sound of wood being pounded on from an outside source, and your eyes awake as you find yourself in a bed within a wagon, but not Stanimir's wagon. This is smaller, one room, candlelight within lanterns hang low on this low ceiling. You kind of have to tilt your head to avoid the lanterns dangling above. Yellow decorative tapestry lining the walls, the blankets, the comforters of your bed. And this banging of wood is followed by ensuing chaos from outside. Wherever you are, there is conflict, as it sounds as if humanoids of unknown race are combating beasts, creatures that gnarl and howl and thrash at everyone around, at supposedly the people around you in this outside of this wagon. Dread overwhelms you in such an uncanny way that it doesn't feel natural as you begin to breathe in and out, trying to calm your nerves. You look around trying to find anything to use as a self-defense tool, but there is nothing but small bookshelves with with small books, very few of them lining otherwise empty bookshelves. Your weapons are gone, your loot is gone. You don't even feel the arcane of your bardic prowess feeling your fingertips. And as you sit processing, trying to figure out anything you can do, a door that is that is on one of the longer ends of the wagon, facing on the opposite wall that your bed is leaned up against. This door is ripped away as the wood splinters, the hinges creak and tear, and the figure that meets you is shadowed. Very little detail can be seen. But something about this figure looks familiar. Tall, hunched, elongated fur on overly long forelimbs. As you cannot see their eyes, their forward visage, but where their eyes would be is just glowing red. And you could see blood overly saturated on their teeth that pools down their chin. And this figure rips the door away, clambers his front limbs onto either side of the door and just stares at you. This guttural, bestial breathing coming from this creature, this bugbear, as it just stares for about 2 or 3 seconds, but it feels so much longer. And your breath is caught, waiting for this creature to do any more, this person to do anything other than stare. But it doesn't. It just looks at you with such rage and bestial fury. And the next time you are able to breathe, your upper body rips upward from the bed that you sit on. Another one. Not the bed that you were in this vision, this dream, but also not the one that you fell asleep in originally. You immediately recognize the same vibe and aesthetic of Stanimir's wagon. But you are on a floor you don't recognize. And as you are breathing and are able to take a breath, relaxation does not come as you are met with the soulless gaze of bodies littering the floor of this wagon. Blood pooling as their bodies lay limp on the floor. The bodies of Stanimir, his wife Morwen, and 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Blade slashes all across their exterior. Stanimir's face is gaunt, as if life was drained straight from his body. And as you are barely able to process this, the footsteps of Zotzi stepping up the stairs from the other side of the wagon, as he makes his way up to the 2nd floor and sees exactly what Malaris sees.
Malaris, are you hurt?
No, but they bloody well are. What in hell's happened?
The Revenant, it attacked the family while they were sleeping upstairs. Are you not sleeping up here?
I was, but I wasn't even awoken. How could that have happened?
I'm unsure. How many beds are up here? I'm guessing 4?
3.
Oh, maybe 3.
Yeah, this is you come up here, and this is definitely like sort of like the main bed quarters, as well of the rest of Stanimir's family, as well as there is a dining table there with 5 chairs kind of circling around this long table against the wall. At the very corner, there's this kitchen table countertop set that sort of wraps around the corner behind Malaris, and with a small little like pot for cooking. This is definitely some sort of kitchen, dining room, bedroom combination, all compactly fit into this floor.
Well, I catch that there are not enough beds for her to also have been sleeping up here.
Yes.
And, I'm going to take care of them. We made it to the mill, if you want to rest there for a while. It's dark at the moment.
She is still trying to process seeing all the bodies on the floor. Standing and being very careful not to step on any of them. She even covers her mouth with a little gasp when she sees the children. I guess I will. and try and learn what happened. And with her hand on her forehead, she gracefully tries to step around them to push past him out of the room.
What a thing to wake up to.
Dead children on the floor, yeah.
Iris, you're muted.
Sorry, I tried using the place party mechanic on Roll20. I didn't know that placing the party meant also taking you to that map.
Oh, interesting. Okay. With her leaving, there's not much I really had to process since we're burning. But I would like to search the room, kind of looking for anything that would be sentimental almost for the children, maybe a toy, for the parents. I don't know, a photo or a watch. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
All right. Nope, that's intimidation. 6.
All right. Sorry, what were you saying? What were you about to say?
Do whatever you want. But at the end of last session, I do believe Irina came in ostensibly to help Zatsi, but I don't know.
Sweet.
Yes. She had came to help Zatsi with the bodies, I think. But she waited to go up until you did as well. And
Okay.
so Malaris, you're kind of stepping out. Irina still kind of watches her go as she like turns back to you. She says, "That's not where she went to bed."
She's been disappearing. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Disappearing. I mean,
Yeah, first night she slept. She disappeared and woke up when we came back to my office.
Interesting.
Can I hear them talking?
Faint mumbles of conversation as you make your way down to the first floor. But
okay.
It's not. I don't think they're. I don't know if you're trying to be discreet about it.
I kind of as discreet as Irina was. I was letting her lead it.
Well, Malaris was trying to get out of the room of dead bodies as quickly as she could.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Hello.
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 Hey.
You
What's
are just in
up?
time. There we go. Perfect.
My
Okay.
God.
I'm late as fuck.
Just in time.
You're just in time. Don't worry about it.
For what?
Don't call me Justin.
For your death.
To die.
Yeah, we're just talking about it.
Okay. I put my gun in my mouth.
Yeah, you're currently in your death
Oh,
throes right
wait, no.
He's pulling a doom.
No. Wait.
Oh, God, you don't understand.
Wait.
He's pulling a doom.
I'm all ready, if you insist.
We need to stop giving short people guns.
Alright. So, we'll move over to you now. Perfect timing, because we just caught up to where Malaris has been. So now we can catch up to where you have been. Hex Arcanesis. We last... What the fuck did this man... Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm getting notifications on my phone, and I just saw that one of my brothers just quickly passed my house. And I'm like, why the fuck is he even here? Because he's like an hour away from my mom, from where he lives. Alright, anyways. Where we last left off with Tex was Bildrith's Mercantile. You had gone to Bildrith's Mercantile in preparation to leave Barovia, trying to buy some wares in preparation for this quest to take Irina Kolyana to the city of Valaki. You were accompanied eventually by Tarnik, Razumikin, and Nebulun. Or whoever Nebulun was at the time.
That fucker.
Whoever they were at the time. Sure.
I forgot. Yeah. I forgot that was like the last time you had an interaction with Spencer's character was fucking Nebulun.
Ugh. The poor gnome.
Well, he's not. He stayed in Barovia, so he can't be touched anymore. All right. But as tension seemed to rise with Razumikin's attempt to barter with the merchant, you had decided to simply leave, not wanting to have any hostilities towards Bildrith's Mercantile or to aid Razumikin in any sort of way that would potentially lead to a fight. You step through the doors of Bildrith's Mercantile, taking one final glance back over to Razumikin at the shenaniganery that is bound to happen and did happen. And as you exit Bildrith's Mercantile, you do not step out into the streets of Barovia.
Huh?
Instead, you turn back to the exit, having stepped completely out of Bildrith's Mercantile, and are met with cobbled walls. Dark stone, aged and cracked. You look quickly, scanning your surroundings, and you find yourself in a enclosed circular room. Dark wood planks make up the floor. You could feel your body shift on the wood and can deduce that you are on perhaps an elevated floor than a base,
There's something
just
below
a
me.
base floor. Yeah, as if like you're on like a second or a third floor of some kind. You look around and you find yourself in you find that in this room you are in is it seems to be a empty and presumably abandoned home or residence of some kind. You find yourself particularly in what looks to be a bedroom, among other things, as there seems to be an amalgamation of many different sort of amenities in this room.
My hand is on my gun. Not drawn,
As expected.
but it's ready to be.
Fair enough.
It's always some new bullshit with this place, you know?
Ain't that the truth?
If it's not one thing, it's another.
There we go. Okay, so. So you find yourself in an enclosed bedroom, with a rotted, muted colored bed off to one side. You can see dust and kind of debris have built on top of it, as if the bed has not been touched in days, weeks. There's not much for amenities in here. There is in a rotten wooden closet are 3 crates stacked one on top of another, with small doors set into them. Next to the closet is a heap of discarded clothing. A ladder climbs to a wooden trapdoor in a 9-foot-high ceiling. A moldy bed with tattered canopy stands nearby.
Is the canopy, like, tattered enough to see into the bed? Like, is the canopy covered the bed? Can I just see the bed?
No, so yeah, you can see,
Is the canopy obscuring the bed in any way?
No.
Okay. So you said there was, like, a thick layer of dust.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the room that isn't dusty?
No.
Are there, like, disturbances in the floor? Okay.
It's
so
not just the bed,
I really
it's
am just...
the entire place.
Yeah.
You can feel
The whole
how old
room.
and abandoned this, at least this room is.
Okay.
Actually, go ahead and make a perception
Well,
check with that.
Okay. I do that for you. Just gotta open the old character sheet.
This fucking cat. There are moths
Aw.
building around the window right in front of me, and she has gotten up onto the sill to bat at them. 25. So, as I said, there's dust
I'm a
all
looker.
around. It is old. This place is old and abandoned, but even still, there are lighter and darker patches around the room. It almost looks like sort of like a peppery pattern to it, but then you realize that it's the smallest detail of lesser dust, as if somebody had been walking around when it was covered in dust, and then there was even more dust that built on over the days and weeks that this, perhaps a person,
I see.
had been.
Someone else has been here, but it's been a while even
It's
since
been a while
then.
since even they have been here.
Okay.
You look around
Okay.
at this. You look around at the dust, and it is frantic patterns, as if they were sort of bouncing all around the room, darting in all different, just pinballing in all different directions. Some of them lead to what is a spiral staircase against the wall that leads down to a lower level.
Okay.
But none of them go to what is a ladder to a trapdoor to the next floor.
I see. Are there two sets or two or more sets of footprints leading to the stairs, or are there footprints leading to some other exit? Like, do the footprints do a loop of the room, or do they like lead into a wall?
You can see they sort of bounce to like the bed, to the crates. They go in and out of the staircase, but that is about it.
Okay, so they came from the stairs, looked around, and then went back down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the trapdoor.
Okay.
They didn't think to look in it, or they had a good reason not to. But I don't know what it is, so.
Okay. So you make your way up the ladder, up the trapdoor.
Primarily using my core strength. I want to have my gun in the one hand. Poke the door open with it.
All right. Nobody understands that reference.
No, that one was just for you.
All right. So you make your way up the trapdoor, and you reach what presumably is the peak of this building. A domed chamber filled with old machinery. There's not much room to move around. Light slips into this attic through small holes in the walls. I would say that if it was daytime, but you can see now as you find yourself with windows that aren't completely opaque with muck and dust. Peepholes reveal nighttime. You remember it being almost midday, if not early in the morning, when you had left Bildred's Mercantile.
Yeah, that's what the fuck's about. So not only have I been randomly teleported through space, but also, presumably, unless it was a lot of space, time. I don't love that. I don't love that for me.
Looking out the peepholes and noticing the night sky, you look out, trying to find familiarity in your surroundings of this building. It is out in the open. You seem to be about try to figure this out. You seem to be about 30 feet high up from ground level, but looking out, you see you are atop a small hill that declines down to a pathway, a dirt path. And on this dirt path that sort of curves and snakes up to the windmill that you are in is Stanimir's wagon, as you see the rest of the party pulling out of Stanimir's wagon.
Ooh, wait a minute.
It's not good.
Ooh, I've been tempted. There's a devil whispering in my ear right now.
What if
I shan't. I shan't. I want to, but I shan't. These windows open.
I don't even think they're windows. I think they're literally just peepholes.
Oh, they're just holes.
Yeah, holes in the wall.
For Millen.
It's
okay.
It's like one of those open windows that doesn't have glass, but it has the little awnings.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to. What's the angle on this thing? It's pointed straight out, I assume, but like, how large is it? What's the maneuverability like here?
Within the attic, or like within the
Within the
floor that you're in?
window. Within the window.
So the windows.
What kind of aim could I get?
So there is a. I'll actually give you access to a map at this point.
Ooh, I love a map.
I hate maps.
Let's go.
Imagine hating maps.
The tower.
Where are they?
The windmill! It's a windmill!
The mill.
Folks,
I will describe
that's a
what
windmill.
the rest of the people see stepping out to this windmill. The old Slavic road transitions here from being a winding path to the Balanok Mountains to a lazy trail that hugs the mountains as it descends into a foggy-filled valley. In the heart of the valley, you see a walled town. Near the shores. This is approaching the windmill. Never mind. The onion-domed edifice leans forward and to one side, as though trying to turn away from the stormy gray sky. You see gray brick walls and dirt-covered windows on the upper floors. A decrepit wooden platform encircles the windmill above a flimsy doorway leading to the building's interior. Perched on a wooden beam above you is a raven. It hops about and squawks at you, seemingly agitated. And this raven is not alone. It is here alone on the platform. But as you step out, you are the presence of a massive murder of ravens, or a murder of crows, becomes known to you as you see them all flying and circling this windmill. But to answer your question, Michael, I have to edit the map real quick because I was hiding the one part of the interior. Boom. That's not what it was.
What the frick? What the frick just happened?
Oh, there's an inside.
I don't see anything
There's an
different.
inside. Hold on. There we go.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Wait.
I'm up in that
There
top
is an
part.
inside.
Yep, so you
Oh.
are. So.
I'm inside.
Tex, you are. Let me join GM there, and
Bam.
then you are right there.
Alright, alright.
The windmill. So the windmill is. The actual windmill itself is facing in the opposite direction. Is facing in the opposite direction of the pathway. So you are looking towards them from down here, basically.
I'm like, okay. How long does it take to ritual cast a spell? 10 minutes or an hour?
10 minutes.
10 extra minutes
It's-
to the normal casting time.
An extra
Oh.
minute.
I thought that was different.
10 additional minutes. So casting time, one action. This would take 10 minutes to do.
Do you have spells?
I'm a ranger.
Ranger.
I got like a number of spells.
Got nature
Um,
shit.
At least a couple.
At least a couple.
At least.
I've been
At
chomping
least-
good berry.
Like about a few.
I've been good bearing it
I
up.
would say.
Um hmm. Okay. Is there like a rock up here?
A rock?
Or like a small object that one could lob?
You could absolutely like find a loose piece of debris that sort of clatters to the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna find a loose piece of debris and I'm gonna chuck it directly at the party.
Field.
I don't want to hit it. What's like
Our rage.
this space right here, right in the between of everybody.
Can you roll like?
You want to
Can we have you roll
throw
just
it,
like
like,
a
right here?
D5? Can we
Like-
do that?
Like over here.
literally just trying to nail right in between the group?
Yeah, but not hit anybody.
I think that's genuinely going to be harder than just
I
hitting
will-
someone with a
I
rock.
will just say that, yeah, you are able to throw this in a way that does not hit any of the group, but you all are immediately on
Fantastic.
alert.
The moment I throw it, I'm ducking down under the window.
Oh, you're just screwing with us.
Go ahead and make a stealth check real quick. And this is going to be
Okay.
contested by everyone's passive perception. Passive perception. Okay, so...
Not good.
Yeah,
pretty
I
sure
know
that
it's you.
Everyone, you
Yeah.
you kind of go throw this rock, and as you go to throw it, the rock is at too high of an angle where it hits the awning and then clatters to the ground. So everyone immediately looks up to the top floor to see you have thrown this rock, and as you just shrink down right below the wheel.
I think there's going to be a produce flame going through that opening. Was it a window that you lobbed it out of?
It is literally just a hole in the wall.
Just a hole.
A hole in the wall. Yeah, I'm sending a produce flame back at you. I don't want to hit you, but if I do, I'm not too pressed.
You're gonna burn this windmill down.
Here we go.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. What? You startled me.
Well, it was that or the gun.
The gun I'd be mad about. This is pure reaction.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm not even confident I could hit through a hole in a wall if it's a small hole.
What's the distance?
Oh my
Bruce
god.
Flame only has like 30 feet.
The creature's showing his face.
The fucking Spencer cam.
Yeah. You always look like some phantasm in that lighting, especially when you like express more than you normally do.
I just did a face wash, so I'm a little bit more glistening than usual.
Mm.
Oh, great. I thought that was just your natural grease.
All
That's
right,
you,
so,
bud.
Almost the opposite.
You
So-
are the
Tex
one that looks like
threw a
greaser
rock
out of the
the
two of us.
window, and immediately everybody is alerted at his position. Chard, you're doing a produce flame.
Yeah, just what the? Yeah,
Is that an attack roll,
Okay.
or is it just like you summon a little mote of fire
I mean,
in a space?
I'm throwing the flame
So it would be an attack.
back
Oh.
at him.
So it's like
It
a
It
fire.
is an attack.
Like-
It's like you're casting the cantrip.
Yeah, the cantrip produce flame, and then I'm doing
As
the
part of
throwing
produce
part
flame,
of
you
the
can-
flame.
Okay,
Fuck
I'm
it.
asking you: is produce flame an attack roll, or is it a?
Oh yeah,
Is it a,
sorry.
like-
Yes, that is an attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
was
go ahead and make an
gonna
attack
do
roll.
it the same sort of way. Okay. Is this just to see if I make the hit through the
Yeah. He's gonna
Like,
have basically.
hole? Okay.
He's gonna have additional cover, which is gonna increase his AC.
I mean, I'm
Which,
not
given
trying
the
to
size of
hit
the window,
him.
I'm gonna say
Alright.
3/4. Given the size of the window and his, and the size of Tex, I'm gonna say he has 3/4 cover, which is a +5 to his AC. So does a 17 hit with 3/4 cover, Michael?
No, I'm sorry. My AC is 21.
Hey,
Okay, I
One
was gonna say I didn't want to hit you, so that's good, but then you did that, and now I kind of wish it. Hit.
All right.
Not
now
a
that
lot,
they've been
but
alerted to my presence safely and without harming anybody at all, I
Yeah.
am going to I'm gonna
Nobody's
pop
hurt.
a squat and start ritual casting Speak with Animals. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
good. Now they can come get me.
I do hate to mention, I'm pretty sure Produce Flame does set things on fire.
Okay.
It is
just make-
fire.
let me just
for
make
sure.
Well,
It
okay, well,
is
you
fire.
did miss. So where
did miss
is that,
you.
Is that fire on the inside or the outside of the building?
Does it specify
Inside.
it sets things on fire?
No, it doesn't. Okay, I thought
Alright,
it was.
we're good.
I'm
Firebolt-
thinking of other.
Firebolt does.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Some
I was
things
thinking of other
specify.
stuff.
Okay.
Never
okay.
mind. Produce Flame just.
It is also just you're lobbing this produce flame into a room that is just entirely stone, save for the floor. So you kind of it goes.
Well, I don't know
so
that.
Tex,
Most
you
places
kinda-
have a.
So Tex, you duck out of the way, trying to hide from their view, for whatever mischievous motives you have, and you conveniently duck out of the way as a mote of fire flings its way through the hole in the wall and just slams into the opposing wall.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Everything is going to plan. I don't know what else is in this place, but if it's dangerous, they can deal with it on their way up to me. Meanwhile, I'm gonna ask the crows what's going on.
For the record, my Produce Flames do happen. Like, I make a little flame, I chuck it up, and then I bat it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sort of similar to when I summon my little guys, minus the big explosion.
All right, you're gonna see in the little hole in the window, one finger come up and the sound of strike one.
What is it?
And now baseball is canon
Oh,
in
yeah.
favor. Thanks, Michael.
Well, baseball's canon in Texas version of Faerun.
Yeah, I'm from
It's supposed to be the same one.
firearms. They've invented baseball.
I'm not sure if that's the case.
Well,
Original
timeline
dialect.
wise, I sure as hell don't know what baseball is.
Heading off the carriage, I'll just head up, and I think I'll hit a divine sense just as we're approaching, just to make sure there's no creepy crawlies around. Which is
What's the
60 feet, so that's like
Okay, so you get the whole.
Jesus,
you get
that
the whole
covers the entire
Um,
tower.
You get one presence, and it's not up with Tex. It's
Mhm.
down on the ground floor, just as an elderly woman, long white hair pulled to a bun, wearing a muted gray dress and a furred coat over top of it, steps out to greet you all with an uncannily wide smile as you detect the presence of Celestial. Get in here, Spencer.
What?
fuck,
Come on,
bro. Fuck this guy.
You know what? Maybe
No.
you can burn down the windmill.
Please
Me
be
when there's
possessing
interesting old
Stanimir's
lady.
This is
split
who you
open
see.
body.
Oh, why is it
Oh,
always this
God.
guy?
Oh,
Fucking guy.
that's deeply
dude.
upsetting to see an old lady just.
How many fucking people are gonna be this guy?
I do think it's
All
funny
people.
that like he goes into people and their family are like, "Yep, that's my family," and then we go,
Yeah, they
"This
know the
guy,
script. Okay,
that's him."
every NPC is in on this script. We are the only ones out of the loop.
As Morgantha, you step out of this
Morgantha.
windmill to greet the new visitors at this mill.
Hello, children. What brings you around these parts?
Well, I'm in my 20s.
Yes, a child.
Mm. I already don't like you.
What an unkind thing to say. You're a guest.
Yes, madam. We come here, in fact, seeking shelter to ride out this sudden night that has fallen.
Well, I can certainly provide. Please, everyone, step inside.
Thank you. It's clean in there. Let's see.
Yeah, I was not prepared for guests, but it's not filthy.
I'll be the judge of that. I'll take.
You know, you
take,
have a
take them
very,
up on hospitality.
you know, you got a very big and very annoying rat up in your attic.
How would you know that? You just got here.
It chucked a rock at me.
My random thought, my wisdom-based characters. What are your all's passive perceptions?
13.
17.
17.
Jesus Christ, what? I thought I was
13.
wisdom-based.
So Tex has a 17, and everyone else has.
I got a 16.
I have a 17 as well.
I have expertise in perception, so.
Right, I forgot. Passive perception gets affected by that. I'm not.
It's a part of Tasha's.
So, Alexander,
explains
you said
a lot.
16?
I
have a 17.
Okay, so
I have the same as Tex.
yeah, so both of you have a 17, and Morgantha has a 16, but that doesn't matter right now because it's something about Morgantha.
Oh,
Tell me about myself.
Cadmus, as you are presumably, I presume Cadmus is aware of that Morgantha is being possessed by this entity, and is just playing along. But as you are kind of speaking to Morgantha, you are kind of scanning her exterior appearance. And there's something off. Not about her clothing, not about how she carries herself. There's a weird shift in her neck. It juts to one side and then juts right back at this weird sideways angle. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
I don't think I'm very good. Wait, I might be okay at these.
I mean,
Okay.
wisdom.
Okay.
Or it's intelligence,
Yeah,
isn't
I
it? don't know.
No, it's wisdom. You think it'd be it's wisdom. 18.
18.
Mhm.
Whoever this woman was before this entity possessed her, her neck was snapped. Stop it! Stop! God, she's just like fucking.
I feel like we made a mistake naming her miscreant because
Yeah, I
I
think it
feel that
fits.
has.
Nominal determination.
No, I feel it. No, I feel like naming the creature miscreant has shaped how they
Her
act.
neck was snapped.
this is pretty standard, Cat.
I mean, yeah, I know, but I like the idea that us.
I don't
choosing
know if
our
it
names.
it probably wouldn't be possible to tell, but you mean like before the possession or like
It's
I
on an 18.
I wouldn't be able to tell, right?
She does not look as though. Her neck is snapped, yes. But you look at her complexion, look at the rest of her exterior. Aside from the familiar paling of the face that this entity puts onto whoever it possesses, you could see the pigmentation in her hands, in the rest of her skin. She was not dead for long. She might not have even been dead.
Wow, it really kind of looked like I murdered this woman.
Forgive me, madame, but we were recently pursued by unsavory folks. Was there anybody here recently? Spencer.
So sorry, I'm not used to being a grandma yet. Say again.
Wake up, Morgantha.
Forgive me. Forgive me. My dear lady. But was there any? We ourselves were recently pursued by some unsavory figures. I was wondering if there had been anybody here recently, just to know that we're safe and they wouldn't be returning.
What do I know? Hello?
I think he's asking you, Iris.
You asked, would you?
Natalie's not used to being an old lady. Yeah.
You. No. You would not.
Oh, that's new information.
I don't know anything about that. It's been a very quiet night, to my knowledge.
Well, I'm glad. It appears one of our fellows was also wound up in your attic by some chance. Apologies. And then I'm gonna kind of just turn around and head back to the carriage to talk to some people back there later.
Okay. What's the rest of the party doing?
Someone's in my attic? What?
I'm taking up the old lady on her hospitality. I'm gonna go inside. I'm just exhausted.
Okay. You step into the first floor. The ground floor has been converted into a makeshift kitchen, but the room is filthy. Baskets and old dishware are piled everywhere. Adding to the clutter is a peddler's cart, a chicken coop, a heavy wooden trunk, and a pretty wooden cabinet with flowers painted on its doors. In addition to the clucking of chickens within the coop, you hear toads croaking. The sweet smell of pastries blends horribly with a stench that burns your nostrils. The awful odor comes out of an open, upright barrel in the center of the room. Warmth issues from a brick oven against one wall, and a crumbling staircase ascends the wall across from it.
Oh, thank you, but no thank you. Excuse me, I think I forgot something in the carriage. I'm gonna make my way politely out of this building.
I thought you couldn't afford
Leaving
to
so soon.
walk from the carriage to the tower. Why are you doubling back, man? Pretty sure it still smells of rotten there.
I needed some fresh air. Horrid.
Figures you can't even breathe right.
I think I'm like leaned up against the side of the building in shock.
All right.
My God.
Look, I know I stepped out first, guys, but I'm not gonna be the first one to step in this person's house.
No, you'd be
What is
second.
that?
I'm already upstairs.
I guess you'd be third.
Already walked in.
Josh,
Are you staying up there, or are you
Josh?
going inside? Are you going downstairs?
Who, me?
I'm staying
Text.
upstairs. I'm ritual casting speak with animals.
Oh, okay.
I want to talk to all these birds.
How long is that? Is that
10 minutes.
10 minutes? So, okay.
10-minute ritual.
Talk to all these
Quick in and out.
birds.
10-minute ritual.
Sounds good. Alright, Tarnik, Strahd, Malaris,
There you go.
I think Lily disconnected from the chat. Yeah,
Oh,
a while
yep.
ago.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Well.
But Strahd would
uh,
pretty much follow Cadmus.
Okay. Is it just a wordlessly following Cadmus, or?
When he sees Cadmus, like, he turns around and starts heading back to the carriage, he kind of, like, assumes something is up and follows him to get an explanation. But doesn't, like, explicitly say anything.
Okay. So Cadmus, as you are making your way back to the wagon, Strahd seems to be accompanying you. Not really saying much, but you kind of get a presence that like he's following you for a reason.
Makes sense. I mean, I'll head back into the carriage. Just meet up with Zatsi and Irina since they're the ones who are in there.
Okay. As you
The
go
purpose-
back in there, real quick, sorry.
No, go for it.
Tarnik, what did you say you were doing?
Arnik's gonna go into the tower and just scope it out, just see, get a wave of what's in the tower and make sure it's safe.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check as you do that. You also are hit with this waft of the sweet smell of pastries, but the stench that burns your nostrils. An awful odor comes from an open, upright barrel in the center of the room. We'll get to what you see, because you see something pretty much immediately as you get to the on that first floor. Zatsi, you said you were with Irina taking the Are you taking the bodies out of the wagon and to a specific spot?
We wanted to try and keep it away from Strahd, who seems to be going towards the mill, so probably on the other side of the carriage, kind of other side of the trail, a little open path.
Poetic. In an attempt to hide them from Strahd, Cadmus and Strahd walk in on Zatsi and Irina, both teaming up to carry Stanimir's body as they make it straight as you both meet at the door.
Oh, what the fuck happened?
Tex asked from the top of the tower.
No, Tex doesn't give a shit what's going on right now. He's trying to talk to birds. Michael cares what happened.
Wouldn't you like to know?
She
No metagaming in this campaign.
Watch the VODs! Watch the VOD!
I think Izzy.
I put my notes in the chat too.
Wait,
Oh, thank
nobody else is actively watching the stream while we're playing? What?
What?
To get all
would-
POVs, of course.
I would, but hearing my own voice explodes my brain instantly.
Oh, same. I hate it, but I must every now and again
It is
because
the
some
curse.
of these, some
Alright,
of the things
Cadmus
we say
Strahd,
just have to be relived already.
Cadmus, Strahd meet Zatsi and Irina as they're carrying Stanimir out the wagon door.
Strahd quickly averts his gaze.
Perhaps just 1 second. Can we inside? We're just 1 second. And I think I'd walk in,
Okay.
I would follow, keeping his eyes away from the body.
Is everything alright?
Helps Zatsi bring him in. This man is.
This might be a
hefty.
conversation.
Stanimir is a hefty man, well built. So
Hell
he's
yeah.
just like, you guys are like carrying like 200 pounds as she's just like trying to like lug him back inside.
Hey, kindly hag, could you help us with the moving or stuff, please?
Hag?
You're an older person who has immediately pissed me off upon meeting each other, so I'm calling you a hag, but I'm also calling you kindly.
I offered
It's
to
like
let you stay in my home.
it's like 2/3 of an insult sandwich, you know? Or a compliment sandwich, whatever.
I've been nothing but kind to you.
Take it or leave it.
I'm leaving it.
What?
Nothing, you got it.
Don't worry about it.
No, please elaborate
Don't
on
worry
what
about it,
has
don't worry
caused
about it. No.
several people to break down.
I may choose to do so at another time.
Okay. Oh. Oh God, I think I know what happened. I also think that's so funny. Okay, but yeah, you're old. You got some experience. You'd know how to move a body, right?
Why would that be something I know?
Yeah, old
I will
people
say
experience
comedically,
death.
Comedically, as Tarnik, as Morgantha says this, Tarnik walks in. I will read something straight from the book. If the characters explore the room, read, not even need an investigation check, read, small human bones litter the flagstone floor.
Oh my God, was I? Did I just foresee what is happening here?
What matters is she's on our side. My camera's like
Hopefully.
Blair Witching right now. It's perfect.
Yeah. The moment I called you a hag, you started getting more grainy.
Oh, because when I look at my own camera, there is no other light, so I just immediately am terrifying. I have to keep doing this now. I'm
We're gonna go
obligated.
back to Cadmus's conversation with Zatzin. Strahd, did you go into the wagon too? I don't see you moving on the map.
Yeah, I just hadn't.
Okay. Just making sure.
And I think it's just in here, like revealing what he saw, right? The reason I'm not telling anyone, I just came in I could without letting the entity know what I observed, right? The entity has possessed an old woman that lives here. I'm not a medical expert like yourself, Zatsi, but from what I observed, it seemed as if the old woman's neck was broken very recently. Very recently. I don't know what to make of this, but it does not fit the pattern that we have observed from this being. So just have no lookout.
Does this not fit the pattern?
All other beings that it possessed lived. Or,
Untrue.
nominally. One was dead.
One was
Already.
already dead.
And Stanimir died when he was not possessed.
Oh,
The being
you're saying
possessed
you think
this body, and
Morgantha
it died.
died. Okay, I understand.
Yes. Yes, maybe you would have a better insight than I. You are medical expert. But
Yes, I can take a look. Yeah, it wasn't. I'll see what I can do. If you want to take care of, we just need to put them outside with. I give whatever belongings I have for kind of their. I can't think of words. Whatever sentimental belongings I could find.
Okay. Yeah, with a.
If you want me to handle that now.
Investigation check. So 16.
16.
Yeah, you're able to find like small tokens, including I don't know if you had already collected them previously, but you do find the amulets on both Morwen and Stanimir. And there is on the bed of one of the kids, presumably one of the kids, there was a small book, and that book also has the symbol.
Oh.
And there is writing in a language you do not understand. But it perhaps is the title of this book of some kind. But
Well, I'll hold on to that book, and I am not letting a burial happen with those amulets on them. So I'm taking those off.
What, are you scared that Spitzer's gonna feel it when we burn the bodies?
No, I'm scared he might do something.
Like eat their souls or some shit.
It's so funny you think I didn't eat their souls the second I took them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the entity's already got to him. I don't know.
I'm taking the amulets off. Yeah. All right. I will hold on to that book. I will hand over the belongings. If you want to, I don't want to push this on you. If you wanted me to look at the old woman.
It has been a while, but I have been trained in such rites. Or at least that of my faith.
Fantastic. Someone of faith would be much better suited for this. And I will head over to Morgantha.
Morgantha.
What up, girl?
What a girl.
Is it girl or hag? Make up your mind.
Back to
Both are factual.
at this point we'll cut back
You can
to
be-
Arnik, having just found small human bones that litter the flagstone floor.
This is worrying.
What's the problem?
How old are these bones?
Oh, I think these were all here more than a decade ago. Come, everyone, come in, sit. It's been, you guys have been on the road, correct? You guys must not have eaten in some time.
Now, I'm no expert on skeletons or anything like that, but is that like a knuckle bone I'm looking at there? On like that chair?
Probably a cow knuckle of some kind. I don't know. I never bothered to identify.
I don't believe they're a cow bone.
A cow knuckle of some kind.
Or pigs or sheep. I don't feel the need to investigate.
You realize you're picking only animals that don't have knuckles, right? You could have said a bat, and it would have been a lot more believable.
Well, no, backbones are really tiny. That I do know.
But you don't know that pigs, cows, and sheep have hooves and not finger knuckle bones, right? Right?
I don't
That's what
prepare
we're
a
saying.
lot of those animals. I don't know their anatomy.
Why?
You're in my home and you're interrogating me, and I don't think that's reasonable.
I do that a lot, in all fairness.
That
Mainly
doesn't make
because
it
I don't...
right.
It does make it consistent.
Not really a good. Consistently bad is perhaps worse than inconsistently.
If there was a thing to interrogate a person about, it would be small bones littering their home.
I
Would it
mean,
be better if
at
they
the
were big
very
bones?
least, they don't look small enough to be like not fully grown. So at the very least, you killed like an adult, whatever that is.
I should clarify.
An adult,
I will
whatever.
I will restate the sentence, just to clarify things, because there are not animal bones in here. Small human bones litter the flagstone.
I know. I'm being a little coy
wanted to
with
verify.
it here. Again, I don't think I'd know what a hag is, so I'm still trying to play. Give some
such an interesting thing to
answer
say.
that
Why
isn't
would
what
you-
it is.
Why would that matter if you knew what a hag was?
Because of a few things. Mainly me calling her a hag and her being so offended by it. And also human bones in an old lady's house. I'm not calling it, but I'm calling it.
I mean, if it quacks like a duck.
I am
Now-
getting major Auntie Ethel vibes.
Now, I must insist, if you're going to stay, you need to sit and have a hot meal. I will not have it said that I do not feed my guests.
All right.
Before we do that,
I need
I'll
one-
collect our companion upstairs.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
Yeah, we'll get to you as Tarnik makes his
Ben
way
10?
upstairs. So you, at this point, complete your ritual. And the ravens themselves have not been sort of cawing, except for the one that was down below, which is still sort of like cawing at everybody making their way inside of the windmill. But you have casted the spell and are now able to speak with the ravens.
What do the ravens say? What do their caws mean? The one that is cawing.
The raven that is cawing down below is in a squawky, high-pitched toned voice is trying to warn you all. He's trying to warn the people coming in that of a danger of the hag.
Oh. Huh. I wonder what that's about. Weird. Well, I'm going to, just for safety's sake, I'm going to clarify. I'm going to speak back to it in Crow. Now, by the hag, do you mean that old woman that was just around here?
Immediately its head turns up to you and immediately flaps up and darts its way up to the window as it gets into your face as it says, "You could speak to me. Yes. Yes. The woman. Yes. This woman is evil.
Alright, calm down there,
So
son.
evil. The pies, they are so evil.
The pies?
Her pastries, the dream pastries."
Oh. Yeah, okay, I think I see what you mean.
No.
I
no,
think
no,
I'm
no.
picking up what you're putting down there.
You don't understand. You don't understand.
Well,
She kidnaps children. She kidnaps children. And
children.
she uses their bones in the pies.
That's not good.
I think my
No.
estimation of those knuckle bones being adult was wrong.
Yeah.
You get yourself to a safe distance there, friend. Or if you want, you can come downstairs with me and we can have a chit chat with her.
You are the only one that speaks to me. She cares not for the ravens that circle her mill. We stand as an omen, trying to ward people, but
Well, I tell you what, you go wait on that carriage there, and I'll make sure everyone downstairs is properly warned, all right?
Okay.
But in plain common for him.
Its little like head kind of like it seems like the twitching of nervousness, but it is just the quick movements of like a bird moving its head as it just gives you a quick nod and flaps its way down to the wagon.
All right. I'm gonna take my gun out and start going downstairs.
All right, cool beans. As you make your way down, you are met with Tarnik. As let's say, by this point, Tarnik is able to make it to. So you're coming down the ladder that you had ascended, and Tarnik, you have made your way up two floors to get to Tex and see him coming down the ladder.
Howdy.
That's the rat I was talking about earlier.
Great aim, by the way.
See, it's rude to call him a rat.
thanks.
Seems like a friend for you, but all welcome
Not,
at my table.
not quite sure how I ended up here, I'll tell you that much, but tell you what I do know. I got a bitch to kill. That old lady still downstairs?
Absolutely. She's offering us food and shelter for the night.
The food's made of infants.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Wow.
Yep.
No sugarcoating at all.
Keep walking. I'm gonna draw the gun and keep walking down.
I love this guy. This guy's sick.
I draw my gun, go downstairs, and then I draw my gun again.
You have guns?
Go. Okay. Hold on.
I do realize I talked in character at the wrong moment.
Yeah, they're like 2 stories up.
Yeah, my bad. When he said I went down, I assumed he meant all the way. I forgot there was someone halfway up. That's my B.
Trust me, something else is gonna happen when we get to the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm still gonna crack the joke, but
It sucks
So-
that you guys are gonna shoot the entity out of her, and now we're gonna deal with an actual hag.
hey, at least we get a free hit in because the entity's on our
gets out
side.
here, there will be like a nominal amount of lead in her brain.
Okay,
So,
but
Tex,
surely it is just one hag that's doing all of this, yes?
Yeah, just one.
The bird only told me about the one.
Yeah.
So Tex, you.
I mean, a hag is pretty
so
harsh.
You make your
already.
way down the staircase. As you're passing this room again, I'm gonna keep it at 25 to perception. A small.
It was a pretty small tower. Right? Sorry.
A small. Something small catches your eye as you move through the room. Something tucked away under the comforters of this bed.
Oh.
A piece of parchment.
Oh, okay. It's now what's that say there?
You move over to this piece of parchment, and I will ask real quick for a history check.
Ooh, history. Wow. Eee.
All right.
You know what this looks like?
You pull out this piece.
Not
of paper.
nearly as important as killing that hag.
It is a torn piece of parchment, as if someone pulled this from a book. It is a journal entry. One that feels ominously familiar to you, but you can't pick up why. But nevertheless, it reads of someone who stayed the night in this windmill. Talks about the lovely company of an older woman, Morgantha, and her 2 daughters, Bella and Ophalia, until it turns to a sinister tone when whoever wrote this journal entry discovers the nature, as you did, of the dream pastries. Magical pastries that provide a magical sense of ecstasy to those that consume them. But the creation process of these pastries involves the grinding of bones of children to be baked into this pie. And the final end of that entry is a warning to not eat the dream pastries.
Well, the bird won line. Let's go kill that bitch.
All right. So you make your way down to down 2
I'm
more
walking
floors.
gun first.
All right. You pass a second. Down a second floor, which seems to. Which simply is the dirt-caked windows allow very little light to enter this 8-foot-high chamber, most of which is taken up by a large millstone connected to a wooden gear shaft that rises through the ceiling in the center of the room. A stone staircase continues up toward the sound of not the sound of loud cackling, because there's no cackling. But yes, there seems to be this millstone connected to a gear in the center of the room. But you keep going, because you already know what that millstone's for.
Hold on.
The ground floor.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I grind your bones to bake my bread. Weird.
What is it, a giant?
Isn't that a giant? Yeah.
It's a
Glad
giant
we had
pain
the
in
same thought
ass.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be a giant hag? Is that why?
It's only 9-foot tall ceilings. Before I go down the stairs, I would like to reach out telepathically to the people in the room beneath me until I find Zatsi. And I would like to speak telepathically to Zatsi using...
Wait, do you like flip through the channels of our minds until you reach Zatsi?
any creature within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
But do you like cycle through us, or do you just...
Yeah, I've got a little clicker. Just like Hag, Groff, Chard, Raz, Zatsi works.
You actually
What
just
the hell?
rotate your entire ear and just
Oh god, that's
like you're
body
switching the
horror.
channels on a radio. But all right, so you
Zatsi, what you
eventually
doing
find-
right now?
There you go.
I'm sorry, repeat that.
What are you doing right now?
This old woman, her neck is snapped. She's been possessed by the entity.
That doesn't change much for me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to come downstairs and shoot her in the head, and I want you to back me up. She's killing kids and turn them into pastries.
Yeah, I saw the tiny bones.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if...
No, just no salt that information being confirmed.
The character-defining moment of everyone's collective reaction to the bones being so vastly different is so fucking funny.
Let's not rush into things. At the moment, the entity is on our side. We should figure out if he is trying to play a part, or if we can hopefully get away while it is still in control.
The way I figure, while it's in control is the best time to kill this lady. Because as soon as he's not in control, she will be. And she's not going to be as receptive to getting shot in the brain.
We're not so sure a hag could... how many shots a hag would take to go down.
Hey, you
I
know
would
what the
assume
Fae
less than
really
the
don't
sensitive.
like? Old iron.
Damn. I can't argue with that.
Baller line.
So it's been more than a
That
minute,
feels like
correct?
the line to come downstairs and shoot her in the head on.
Real quick, it's been more than a minute. I'd like to use an ability real quick.
Oh
Sure.
God, he is against us.
I've been hosting and entertaining for the past minute. I'll be using my enthralling performance.
God, what does this look like? What is performing? Or actually, you.
I'm setting the table, making sure everyone's needs are attended to, just overall being a very kind host.
Okay.
So, who else in the room with me currently? I know Zati.
So it would be Strahd, Zotzi. I don't know if Chart, did you go into the room?
I'm like in the doorway, like a foot in. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think
Okay, so
Chart will count,
It's a bit
in
hard
this,
to
but
put.
Zotzi and Strahd
Okay.
will.
Okay. Oh, that's the one I wanted. Okay.
Oh,
Oh
great.
God. Oh God.
And there's the other one
Oh,
too.
fuck.
Wouldn't even be an advance.
You motherfucker, we gave you the high stat to help us out. You're pissing me the fuck off.
That's what I
But
told
we're
you.
gonna have to swap.
Easy on this one.
Fuck it, I'm gonna start killing on sight the second I realize this motherfucker
We're
is
done with this
possessed
guy.
someone.
We're not dealing with this guy anymore. After
as
this,
you-
we're not dealing with him anymore.
If you
As
fight
perhaps
us
Morgantha
anymore,
perfectly in
we're gonna have to
character-
revoke your stats.
as Morgantha, perfectly in character, in fact, enthralls her audience with hospitality and warmth. What's Razumikin doing right now?
He's outside. He would be outside, sort of leaning against the wall, recovering from the shock and horror of the filthy, disgusting sights he saw inside of the building. And he would sort of start, I guess, like trying to make his way towards the door as he sees the rest of the people who went in from the bottom floor go in. It's like,
Out of
okay.
curiosity, which one bugged you more, the children's bones or the dust?
It was more like the muck and scum. Like, yeah, the grime.
I don't think Razumikin
You haven't
actually
even mopped
paid
up
attention.
around your child corpses.
It's
God.
funny
Razumikin,
how
I don't think
even
I
when
even went
prompted with a
inside enough to actually notice the bones. He just went inside.
Yeah, like I didn't necessarily notice there were bones. It was just a bunch of shit, so much on the floor, just visual overstimulation, instantly out. Like, oh god, no. No. So he's trying to talk himself into going back in with the rest of the group. Okay, you can do this. You have to push yourself through these and endure what the surface world has to offer you. And I start trying to make my way towards the door, and I guess I would see Chard's back as I make my way towards the door and try to
Chard
like,
is currently in the doorway.
creepily, slowly, reluctantly trying to make my way in towards the door, and I would definitely start by like, I guess maybe like a little head poke in or something after a little bit, but it would take me a little bit to probably get there.
You rejoin.
He was really alarmed. So he'd be like about here, I guess, like just outside the door, sort of making his way towards it, trying to convince himself that he can do hard things.
Alright.
I love when prompted with a completely morally black and white option for a question. You still pick the I am a rich prick who can't handle dirty things option.
He's not rich.
That was okay. Sorry, just a prick.
No.
Correction, I'm poor.
I'm poor and I'm a
He has
prick.
nothing. He has nothing but magic. He has no real material items other than his staff.
So he's spiritually rich, is what you're saying.
Sort of, yeah. You could say that.
So you are a rich prick, just not the normal kind.
He doesn't like filth because he's just not used to it.
Yeah.
The halls of the underground of
So,
where we live are pretty clean.
Razumigan meets with Strahd in the doorway as Tex and Tarnik make their way down, just as Morgantha is charming Zotzi and Stroff. Let me see.
Cadmus, what are you up to?
What's Cadmus doing right now?
He's helping gather up the bodies gently and kindly. Maybe with a bit of effort because I don't know. I guess I can carry extra or whatever. But just trying to find a spot. Just a nice spot, like a little off the path, not too far away because we don't want to abandon anyone. But just a nice calm spot to lay these bodies to rest.
Okay. Sounds good. Do you
Don't worry,
perform
guys.
any funeral rites in the moment, or are you just collecting all the bodies one after the and group doing a funeral rite when you have all of them in the same place?
Yeah, not one. It'll be like one big thing, not individually. Like I'll go bring them to the spot wherever we're gonna likely cremate them. It seems like, and then I'll perform the rite then.
Okay. Sounds good. While that is happening, so
Don't worry, guys.
Morgantha, you texted me the thing. I'll let you describe what this looks like, given what the description says of the ability, and you wish to do that at pretty much as you are doing this charming.
As I finish setting out a number of plates along this table for everyone, I turn back over to by the massive kettle or pot, and to the side of it there is a large barrel with like green steam coming off it.
The source of the
And
smell.
I reach, yeah.
Bro, it's fermenting babies.
Ugh.
And I walk up and just with long witch's fingernails wrap on the side of the barrel a number of times, and then crawling up from the barrel with materializing solid hands from the muck, a small impish creature crawls out.
Oh God.
What the fuck?
All right,
turn a baby
and
into a
Tex,
demon?
That is what you see as you make your way downstairs with Tarnik.
All right, cool. I'm going to bonus action designate Morgantha as my Slayer's prey and action shoot him in the head.
Text.
And we are gonna get into
Let's
combat.
think about this.
So,
Wait.
so. let
Nope,
me-
dog.
Don't be
She's
rash.
eating kids. She's eating kids.
So.
Yeah, I'm not normally one to yuck someone's yum, but
Yeah.
that's kind of damning.
Luckily, me being charmed kinda uses the same argument I've been using.
For the sake of magical discovery, it may not be the worst thing.
What? Let's not eat the kids. Nobody wants to eat the kids right now.
Someone can eat the
Why?
kids. I insist.
Nobody wants to eat the kids.
Whoa.
I mean, the fires might, but they're weird.
Or do they have
Fires
families?
might, but they're weird.
Listen, this entity.
I already told you,
This
Dirties wants to
entity-
eat the married man.
Sometimes sacrifices must be made in
But
order
that's
to
a-
make
that's a
advancements in
man.
magic.
Not a baby.
This entity can come back from theoretical death. You cannot, Raz. Keep this in mind.
Would you like me to roll initiative?
Yes. And we will give you a
Heard.
turn once you are in some way alerted of this, like. attack.
God damn it.
It's most-
I rolled
almost
so well.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Well, you heard a gunshot.
I think that's not happening yet.
Are
No.
you sure?
What we're going to do
Nah.
is
No surprise round for old Tex.
I know what's going on in my place.
Which one do I want to use? Hold on.
I just realized I'm kind of one of the worst people to be in here because I'm mostly AoE stuff.
Hmm.
Like, I got my burning bat stick, but most of my spells are just kind of moot.
Alright, so we are going to start with Tex. So
Yay.
since you are the one that started combat, we are going to start with you, and then
Alright.
we are going to move, and we're going to continue down the initiative order from there. So with that said, Tex, it is your turn.
Alright. Activate Slayer's Prey, designating my one target I can see within 60 feet to take an extra d6 damage from my weapon. And then activate Trigger on gun to fire weapon.
Eat
Fuck.
shit, dude. Eat shit.
God damn it.
This
Even when
hag-
just saying you're making an attack,
a-
you have to tell us how a gun operates.
This hag should not have moved in such an uncanny
Broken
and fast way. You, in fact, hear several small bones and muscles popping as she shifts so violently to avoid this shot.
You are a guest
Motherfucker.
in my home.
No, I'm not. You didn't let me in. I just showed up.
Then you're an intruder, and I
That's
offer
more
you
accurate.
no aid.
I didn't want your fucking aid. You made it out of kids.
Alright. Next up is Chart.
Give me a moment. Fighting tools is being dopey, and I want to check.
I will say, I'll say a gunshot is a good enough audio indicator for Cadmus with a 17 to
I'm gonna
passive
be-
perception to just hear that from a million miles away.
A billion miles is a
Well,
bit
not a
of
million miles
a.
away. I will. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna have you, Cadmus. You're gonna roll a D10, and that is how far in the opposite direction you are from the wagon. So you. God
Oh, cool.
damn. All right,
Only
so
10
let
feet,
me-
guys. Smile.
Let me extend the map real quick.
Aw, dude, you're all the way in the white void. That's not where you want to be.
That is
You
absolutely
are
not where
all
you
the
want to
way
be. God
down
damn.
here. But even still, like, Irina is with you actually, because
Jesus.
she's been helping you. This is probably exactly where you are putting the bodies. And as Irina helps you with the last of Stanimir's family, a gunshot is heard from the mill. But for now, it is Chard's turn.
Okay. Well, I don't think I can turn into a brown bear to do anything. So I think I'm just gonna shillelagh and try and shove my way in there.
Zalti and Strahd are obligated to protect me and thus cannot allow you to pass through.
That is true.
I mean, there is this convenient diagonal here.
That's clearly full of a fucking
you'll-
oven.
I think he was talking about attacking the fucking goblin thing.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's not empty. That
don't
that
attack
looked
my
like empty
child.
map.
Not my child. You would
I'm
attack
nothing-
a child.
I'm nothing but morally gray.
Just want to
Okay.
clarify, this thing is not a baby. It is a construct of green ichor. It is not it's not one of the children
yes.
that she is.
It looks like
Green,
flesh to me.
It is fermented
ol-
child.
Big ol' air quotes. Green ichor, not dead baby flesh.
Extract the infant.
And for what it's worth, Zotzi and Strahd, you do avoid violence unless already inclined to
Yeah,
fight
I'm not
on behalf.
fighting these guys. They're
Yeah,
just not
no,
going
I
to
am
my space.
certainly not fighting any of
Okay.
my allies for this
That's
motherfucker. I have read this spell letter by letter, or this effect letter by letter. I am holding my tongue for one specific sentence of it that I will not say for a while.
As far as I'm
No.
concerned,
Oh, no.
at the moment that everyone is confused, we are not fighting a hag right now because the entity is on our side.
Yeah.
For
We don't want
sure.
to kill the entity because then we're going to deal with an actual hag.
You fight for
Alright, so
me.
Chard, are you making a melee
No.
attack?
I,
Don't hit my chud son.
I hate
he's
your
not your
Judson.
son. Yes,
I don't give a
I'm
shit
going
about
to
the Judson.
shillelagh this ichor child.
Does the Ichor child move on Morgantha's turn or have its own initiative?
Do you bonus action shillelagh, and you
Yes, I'm.
go ahead and make your attack roll.
Does Tex count as flanking?
I'm gonna say
No.
no because Tex is on an elevated. He is elevated by the staircase.
Yeah, that's fair.
God damn.
It's so
guys.
peak. It's so
Oh
peak.
my
See, see what happens when you don't stretch the rules for me. I hate you. I hate you all.
Yeah.
Does my bat just
Morgantha.
go through the Ichor child?
I'm going
I
to
guess-
direct my.
Like, does it just?
He goes through the muck.
No, what happens is you
I'm
go
going-
for like a huge swing out of fear of this, like the creation of this dretch, and you get your club snags
On a buff.
on
Fear,
the rack
but yeah.
behind you of all of these pies as you just rip the
Aw.
whole rack off of the floor and just pies go everywhere.
Aw, they're
Damn.
made of babies.
Hate tight splices.
All right. Okay. I'm going to direct the dretch to run up the stairs and non-violently remove the gun from Tex's hand.
Okay.
You're gonna
That's
have
what
to do it
violent
violently.
means. I don't think that's what non-violent
I'm not-
means.
As in not doing damage, just disarming.
So
Because I also
I don't
read that my
know.
ability
Tex-
works.
so in
I feel
order to
like
move
removing
toward
that gun from
Tex,
Tex requires violence.
Yeah,
Chard would
totally
get an attack of opportunity.
Yippee!
I
Redeem yourself.
lock in.
Does a 17 hit the
17
chud
is going
Ichor
to
child?
hit.
Thank God.
Okay,
But the chud has more than 4 health.
that's not a lot. That's nat 1 damage.
Minimum damage, dude.
Well-
Oh my god.
Min
you know.
damage.
I'm
You
breathing
can't hurt
fire
my
next
chud
turn.
son. You can't hurt my chud son.
If I don't get enough leeway to use a spell, I'm breathing fire on this chud son, and I'm not regretting it.
Okay, so you have moved the dretch, and I believe it is if you're trying to grab the what's the disarming rules? Do we have
I
disarming
think
rules in
it's
5e?
It's something
don't
similar
know
to grappling, I think.
Okay, well that would be a melee attack contested by Tex's acrobatics or athletics.
That sounds like an attack to me.
It's not attacked, it's damaged, is the keyword you're looking for here.
It says, I'm pretty sure it says specifically attack, or if it witnesses you attacking or damaging any of its
Oh,
allies.
okay. Actually, that's not me attacking, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, by technicality, this thing could just attack us and
All right. Well, then
No,
we can
no,
slaughter
you
this thing.
did
No problem.
direct it to do so.
Yeah, but it's not me doing it, and that's not a specification on there.
We can actually kill this
All right,
Chud's
well,
son.
Wait. Okay. Then I'm taking my reaction.
I don't know if that's legal.
It's
It's
not
either
you.
one or the other.
It can't
You have to
benefit
aim-
from it and be immune from it.
It's not. Hold on. Let me. Do this.
We are enthralled with you, not your
yeah.
Chud's son.
Either the Chud son is with you and they're enthralled by it, but it attacking me breaks the spell, or it's not with you and it's a gross Chud monster son.
Okay. Here's what I'll give you. Here's what I'll give you. You may choose to try to do something. That being said, that would be acting to hinder me, and therefore the other person's obligated to stop it.
How
wait,
are we
okay.
supposed to know this is your thing?
So,
Because I ordered
it is
it.
a contested
Okay.
athletics
Well, then
check.
you are attacking it.
If you ordered it, you're responsible for it.
Whatever. Try to hit my Chud son.
Yeah. Sounds good. Fuck you, man.
Okay, so
The captain on the battlefield that says everybody shoot that man is still
19.
responsible.
19
Not
is gonna hit.
3 damage.
And
Chud son lives.
Judson is still alive, yeah.
The
So
son's still alive.
the rules of grappling in 5e is just a contested athletics from the Dretch, contested with Texas either acrobatics or athletics.
Before I forget, bonus action, Bardic Inspiration to the Dretch.
Okay. So the Dretch is going to make a Jesus Christ, these stats.
Nat.
Oh.
Wait.
Spitzer, your Chud son
Go
needs
ahead
to
and
die.
contest. Go ahead and contest Tex. Maybe.
No?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Without
That's
even
fine.
needing the fucking bardic inspiration.
What
Tex,
kind of
the
babies did you
Dretch-
put in this thing, Spitzer?
Only the soulless babies.
The Dretch barrels for you. As you are focused on Morgantha, you try to turn to shoot at the Dretch, and it just claps over your gun and just grabs it.
Bet. Drop the gun, pull my sword.
That
Okay.
is something you can do on your turn, not not right now.
Well, yeah. Not gonna
Um,
do anything until my
I
turn.
thought
While-
dropping
while
the
you-
weapon is a
while
free
you're a bit-
action, though. So like he can let go of the gun, I believe.
Yeah. That being said, Dretch is not going to let go of the gun yet because he's going to run over to the boiling pot and drop the gun in there.
Oh, you monster!
This is miserable.
It is a
Your
magic item now,
Chud's
so it won't
son
be
needs to
damaged.
die
So
yesterday.
you move over here, back over here,
Uh,
and
Tex can
Do I
take
get
an
an
unarmed
attack
swing.
of opportunity
Wait,
against
how's it getting
It's
into
just
the
a
pot?
punch. He can drop it
yes,
as a free action.
The
but
pot's on the
you are
stove,
let-
isn't it?
As per
I'll punch
action
it.
economy, you are not. So you do get an attack of opportunity as it as it walks down the stairs away from you, but this would just be an unarmed strike because you are not able to
Yeah.
draw your sword yet.
No, that I know. I'm planning to punch it.
Punch that shit.
my Chud son.
I straight up do not know the unarmed rules for 5e.
It is.
It's
I
just a
believe,
strength
attack.
proficiency.
It's a strength plus proficiency. All right. So it's this plus 2. Does a 7 hit it?
What do you think?
Do I kick it in the head with my boot?
You try and you stumble a couple steps down as you trip over yourself. But the Dretch still makes it over to the pot and drops the gun into the pot.
Where's the
that's-
pot?
The
It's
pot
right next
is
to you.
directly next to the barrel.
It's
it
in the
just
middle?
emerged out of. So it's like
Okay.
directly in the middle, yeah. Well, okay, so that is a wooden pole that
Okay, so
goes
right
straight
here.
down the middle of the all 4 floors. The
Gotcha.
Oh,
pot-
sorry. Then not the pot. Then sorry. Then the oven over here.
Well, it's not passing through me.
You already spent your reaction.
What?
You can't pass through.
You
him
can't
if-
pass
It's
through-
not considered
Yeah.
I can walk
an
around. I can
ally
walk over my
in
space.
this. Okay. That is. Oh wow, that yeah. So he just walks over your space, drops it in.
That would leave my threat
Would
in
that
range.
give? Would that
Yeah,
give
that means that
Strahd
Strahd
an
can
attack
hit
of
him.
opportunity? Attack of opportunity.
Fuck it. Chud son can take one more. Chud son can take one more. It's okay.
I can attack while I am not raging.
I think it's only your turn.
Yes, you can.
Yes,
What?
you can.
Really?
But
It's only on your turn is by law.
yeah, it's only
I
on
was
my turn.
100% ignored that in the past, and I imagine we would if you asked. For the sake of fairness.
so, it takes the gun, passes past Morgantha, and kind of tosses it onto a grate. A 14 is going to hit.
Nice.
I just gotta live this one last one. That's all
Does
you
it
need.
make it to the oven?
Come on, that's what
Well,
it just needs
that
to make it to
depends
the
on the
others.
damage.
I'm not raging yet, so it'll only be 9 bludgeoning.
9 bludgeoning.
Come on, Chunsa, please. Chunsa,
Only.
I need you, Chunsa, please.
With 2 HP left. It passes. It passes. No,
Wait.
2 HP after the attack.
2 HP after the hit.
It
Yes,
weaves
Chunsa.
past Morgantha and just tosses it onto the grated oven.
I think it just fully walks into
scalding
the
and
oven
burning-
while holding it.
What?
It just walks to the oven while holding it.
There we go. It just walks straight onto the oven. The fire's still lit as dream pastries burned to a crisp are now submerged in ichor as the entire dretch just melts, dousing the flames and just leaving the gun clattered on the grate.
Now, none of that was my action. I may not end up taking an action. I do want to do one last thing. I look to my 2 enthralled friends here and I say, my guests, you simply must eat. And however we want to rule that.
Yeah, I'm not eating the pies.
You're charmed. You're straight up charmed.
I'm charmed by the entity. I
Yeah.
know the entity would use whatever is in the house. I know there's bone in the pie.
But you're charmed.
Yeah,
Just because it idolizes someone doesn't mean it's gonna eat
I
anything.
idolize
that-
the entity. I
Here's
know
the
you are
no, no,
the entity.
I'm not gonna have
There's a
contested-
simpler
I'm
explanation.
not gonna contest persuasion. I'm not gonna contest charisma checks. So we're just going to we'll go with what you think your character, knowing they are charmed by this entity, but still aware that of the nature of the dream pastries, whether or not they would actually consume the dream pastries. I imagine not. But
Yeah, the easy solution here is that you know the pie. You know the pies would harm you in some way, and the charm doesn't.
Strahd isn't likely to take pastries from someone he trusts, much less someone who is like fucking enthralling him, who he is only not killing right now because of magic.
It says
strikes me as
you're only aware of the fact that you're charmed if you've. Actually, no, it doesn't say you're aware at all. I think.
Yeah, you will be aware after the hour, I believe, right?
I don't
Doesn't
think it
charm
says-
just give you
I
advantage
don't
on
think it
persuasion
says
rolls?
that.
It has rules that we have to follow as well.
Makes sense.
I
Yeah, I don't
idolize
think-
you.
I don't think the
I
rules.
don't think
I don't think
ever
the
know it
rules of charmed. I don't think the rules of charmed mean that they have to do bad things to themselves. If you ask
No,
me.
it
Yeah,
doesn't.
most charms.
Oh, they can't. That's
Yeah.
a
Yeah, no, actually, you guys have no idea that you're charmed, and you won't ever find out that you were charmed.
That's crazy.
You only know that I attempted to charm you if you succeed.
Well,
What? It
no,
says you
the
don't know if you
opposite.
succeed.
Good Why, shit?
The fact that
Oh.
it says
Oh,
we
sorry,
don't
you
know.
don't know at all.
Wow, that's just
Yeah.
free.
Well, the fact that it says we don't know if we succeed, but it doesn't say we just don't know, succeed or fail.
That doesn't imply
Kind
that
of
you would
implies
know.
that we do know.
No, it doesn't. Because other things do specify that you specifically do know. Like most charm effects will explicitly say that they're aware, and when you would be aware of it. The fact that it
We'll worry
doesn't say
about this
implies that
later.
you don't know.
What matters right now is I'm charmed by the entity, and I know it's the entity, so I'm not going to eat the pies that I know it would have baked into bones regardless.
I am
It's-
a humble host. All I ask is that someone taste my cooking.
Tarnik, it is your turn.
Okay. Move here. Here.
Can I lose the music?
Come on, guys, I need this. Someone just take one for the team.
Fuck you.
Not happening, bro.
Somebody-
It's not
You don't
happening.
need shit. You argued to have 5-year charisma, and now
Yeah, I
Guys, you don't realize after this combat, anytime we see his character, we beat him to death with hammers.
That's my
It.
plan. That's my plan. That's what's gonna
I want you to
happen.
know
of the
that's what's gonna
campaign.
happen. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm possessing the princess next.
I don't care. We will lethally knock her the fuck out.
I don't think you realize
Wait,
the
knock her
only
out.
person connected to her here is me, and I'm borderline sociopath.
We are going to non-lethally beat you to fucking death.
Come on, Cadmus.
On
You survived
site.
Irina, right?
All right.
Someone eat a pie, please. That's all I
Uh,
want.
No coming back from this.
I've been against this thing since it possessed the fucking carriage driver's wife, man. I've been ready for this. Now
Okay,
it's
target.
finally in the body of somebody who also deserves to die.
Theoretically, they're already dead because their neck snapped.
We don't know that.
case we
Hags
forget.
are
Yeah,
weird.
it kind of specified that she might not be dead.
It was specifically stated, we don't even know if she is dead. Let's make
Yeah.
sure. Have we seen what happens if the body that the entity is in dies while the entity is in it?
They
I
just
will-
die
entity
and they
leaves.
are reverted back to what they were before the.
Okay, so we have seen that happen before.
Yes.
Yes.
Just for reference, last time we killed something that the entity was in, it immediately possessed
Don't care.
immediately.
I
Okay,
will
it
say
can go
though,
into
I
a
will
bird and we can put it in a
rephrase what I
box
had-
and bury it.
I will rephrase what I had meant. When I said that you don't even know if she had died from this, I meant so much more like there's a possibility that literally in the moments of her suffocating and dying from her neck being snapped, she was possessed by this entity. She is very much so dead, and the entity is possessing her.
Oh,
But
then we lose
it is-
nothing trying
I'm-
to
It is
kill
a
it.
matter
I'm
of
on
how
flash time.
long ago she was killed.
So what you were saying is we're killing this motherfucker.
Yeah, to be
Sure.
fair, I didn't see that her neck was snapped when I made it downstairs. I'm ready to
Yeah.
kill a hag. If the hag is the entity and the entity is being, hey, you should eat these children pies, same difference.
If you're complicit in a hag forcing people to eat children,
Like,
You
you're
are a
evil,
hag.
dog. You're
Alright,
evil.
We're moving on.
It's
Thomas,
over.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I know. It's great.
Gonna use my bonus action to activate my Crimson Right. Give myself lightning damage on the sword.
Hell yeah.
Ow, great. Then I will take a swing at Morgantha.
Why?
Children pies, man. Children pies.
Okay, and
Children pies, pies are other children. That is gonna hit.
Fantastic. And then
It's a D4
lightning damage.
So 11 slashing and lightning damage to the entity. How are we doing?
I'm not bloodied yet. Real talk, I don't have any more abilities to like force people to do stuff. I can't achieve my one goal if the charm isn't enough to do it. I think it's over.
So the charm
Alright.
ends after one turn.
No, I
it's a-
just
it lasts
I
an
can't-
hour.
It lasts an hour. I just can't get. I have one objective here, and I can't accomplish it by any means now.
You charmed the only 2 people that knew you were the entity.
You were the only 2 people in the room, and also that's not the deciding factor here. I think I should have been able to target Shard for the record, but
I end my turn, by the way.
Okay. So let me just clarify, Spencer. Are you saying you want to Are you basically, is Morgantha giving up in this moment and kind of just like submitting to the continuous barragement of follow-up attacks, or?
I think I just abandoned Morgantha. I don't.
My God.
I failed to play that role. I don't need to keep being here.
Okay. So I will say, just as Tarnik goes for a slash with his blade and that riddles with electricity, a swipe towards Morgantha seems a lot more lethal than it should have been, as Morgantha fully is kind of thrown across the room a bit by this attack, and the next time you see her face as she collides with the wall and then slumps back over, Morgantha is dead. The complexion of the entity's possession is no longer on her face. What is left
Now
is
she's just a normal hag veil.
what is left is the normal is the still rather like flush skin toned dead but still very dead woman that the entity had possessed.
My gun's been in the oven for all of 6 seconds, right?
It's more so the covered
it's-
and charred.
It's a
pretty
magic
bits.
item.
The
Yeah.
the oven the dretch had walked onto the oven and then just melted on top of the oven, so it put out the fire as it got put as it melted, and the ichor kind of just drenched the flame. So so it's been sitting on like a hot iron rack where burnt dream pastries are sitting. So it's a little hot to the touch, but you are able to quickly pick it up and kind of get it off of the rack to prevent further heating up of the metal.
The cool thing about infinite bullets is that I can put my gun against Morgantha's corpse head and keep shooting until it's pulp.
Way a fucking head of you. Did either of you say anything about Children's Bone out loud?
I shouted it as
you
I
immediately noticed it.
Strahd, bro.
Okay. Yeah, Strahd is going to fucking enter a rage as soon as the body drops and start beating it to death and start just beating it with his warhammer. Like,
Technically, I still have you charmed.
the entity still has me charmed, the witch doesn't. The hag does not.
There is no
Zutzi's like, oh,
You're
thank
still-
God. Thank
Wait,
God.
you guys are still
Thank God
charmed?
Morgantha was
Are you-
already
Are you
dead.
guys still charmed or not?
We're
By
charmed
the
by the
entity,
entity.
technically.
Yeah.
Though they wouldn't know that, and neither would you.
Yeah, all I know is I no longer feel any sort of idolization towards this hag magically.
Yeah, I
Perhaps it has something to do with the dead children.
I don't know if this mechanic, if it specifies that this mechanic lasts even if you go unconscious or dead, but I can't imagine that a charmed condition would last after death.
I mean, strictly speaking, I didn't die, but I can see why you'd want to argue otherwise.
Semantics.
But also, no,
Not semantics, mechanics.
I'm still gonna count a forfeit as a death. So we're gonna say as you dismiss yourself from Morgantha, the charm that you had placed on Zotzi and Strahd fades away.
Okay, cool. Then I won't use any magic then.
So, bit of a weird question.
What's all the commotion?
Don't get mad at me for asking this. But are these pies like enchanted, or is it just horrible?
Are they health potion baby eating
I
pies?
assume that they are some sort of.
Guys.
See, if you just took.
I was trying to tell you, they let you cast a wish.
It's some sort of
I said I
hack,
couldn't tell
right?
you. I said I couldn't tell you in advance. But if you eat the pies, you could cast wish.
This is some sort of evil
So-
hag.
So,
Mix of-
what did the one one person who actually tried to answer my question say?
There's some sort of alchemy and, fey magic.
So likely cursed.
Yeah, don't eat the pies.
To be
They're
clear,
children.
I wasn't gonna eat the pies, but again, I'd have to consult all the guys in the branch here, but some of them are kind of disturbed.
I told you all we should have stayed in the carriage. Ugh.
Nobody knew it was
If
going to be
I
in the
spend one
tower.
more second in that hell box, I'm killing someone.
When you say, like, mention, like, even the notion of your flames touching the pies, Strahd is going to look up from the pulp corpse and just say, keep those flames away from those pies.
Right. I was
Duly
going to
noted,
ask
big
if that
man.
felt like a proper burial to you, but clearly not.
I'm fully convinced.
Sorry.
There's not gonna fight you on that one.
I'll say at this point as well.
I think
Cadmus and Irina have made it up to the windmill.
I think we arrived quite quickly. Me as a horse, and her on top of me as a horse.
Sure. Why
Yeah.
not?
That's what I was planning on doing. I was gonna get there in one round, and it was gonna be awesome.
I really
Anyways, I
wanted to
turned back.
fire breathe on that Chud son because he was pissing me off there for a hot second.
Dude, Chud's son did so good there. I'm so proud of my Chud son.
Jesus.
I think I open the door and just kind of take it in, go very somber.
You see Strahd just covered in blood, and probably Zatsi too.
Oh.
From
Yeah.
proximity.
Yeah, there's a
Never
couple
bothered with
extra
the blood.
bones on the floor now. They're fresh.
I have not stopped firing bullets into the hag.
My ears are ringing. We should probably step out.
Same.
I was.
I understand the reason for the anger, but it is a little excessive. Being
I'm not mad at the
post-mortem.
hag as much as I am mad at the thing that was in it.
Do not talk to me about anger.
Oh.
Look,
I was
you're like a
Don't say-
holy man, and y'all
Whoa,
like
little one. What are you doing to that woman's body?
Ran into the line of fire.
Whatever was all of that commotion in here?
no, don't start talking.
You want
to
to
him.
speak on it? Next
Like
time
this.
you can be in here when it happens.
I know she
Yeah.
was quite filthy, but
Yeah,
Jesus,
you remember when
what
I
was that
called her
for?
a hag? I think I was kind of on the money by accident there.
She
Whatever
baked pies out of
that
children.
entails.
She baked pies out of children. She tried to get our party to eat them, and she was the entity while she was doing it.
Oh, that's why they were familiarly weird.
Interesting.
I ain't gonna lie to you, gentlemen.
What
I
were the-
don't like that thing. I don't fuck with it.
Where are these pies made of children? If I might
Burnt
ask.
in the oven.
All over. I knocked over a shelf of them.
Yeah, I think
Is
I
going
think
to turn his head to you, fucking bloody hammer in hand, and just look at you.
Well,
Hey, big guy, he didn't mean anything by that.
I'm gonna
Ignore.
waddle.
Continue what you're doing.
I'm like waddling side to side. Excuse me, Mister. Excuse me. These pies here.
He is going to grab your shirt as you try and walk past him.
Oh,
I will say though, resume again. You were walking towards. The map is inaccurate. The fire in the oven, in what is an oven, is out, drenched in this viscous ichor that pools on the ground.
That's
And
definitely not
the
made of
pies
babies.
that are on the rack are charred to a black chippy crisp.
but they're still there, right? Like I would see them
They are
kind
still
of like
there.
you can't miss them out.
They
I would
are
definitely-
beyond salvageable.
yeah.
But
Beyond salvageable as far as like to eat, or beyond salvageable as far as to,
Brother,
like,
are you
go-
actually considering
they
eating
look
them?
like they have been on that oven for hours. Hours more than they should have, at least.
If you eat that pie, I will shoot you.
So no to investigating the pie, or Yes to investigating the pie.
Investigating the
What's
pie
the least
without
burnt one?
using your
Can I investigate the pie, Iris?
With a fork?
I
Hey,
am
Zephyr.
perfectly fine with you
And a
and my
investigating the
taste
pie.
buds
I don't
and
know
my
if the
stomach.
rest of the party is okay with you investigating the pies.
So
I mean, I'm
say
okay with him looking at it
I'm gonna say
and
to
like
text
inspecting
first.
it.
I'm gonna say to text first to preface me doing any action. Just curious. I'm sort of stumbling upon all of this. I understand that she was quite a filthy wench, but it seems as though she
was
created-
evil. He killed children. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that.
Yeah.
Well, let's not get too hasty now.
Guard, can you burn this windmill down?
Whoa!
I think
Whoa!
Strahd
Let's-
said not to do that.
We can
This
evacuate all the
is
baby
the cauldron.
pies.
Wait. Is the cauldron still there? Is the cauldron still like there and out?
Yeah, it's bubbling.
I would also like have noticed the cauldron and been like, oh, well, it seems as though this woman was in pursuit of some sort of magical discoveries. Perhaps she was.
Yeah, if you want to discover what's in that pot, we can put you in it.
Well, now let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Now
He was
then-
baking children corpses into food.
Sometimes magic requires sacrifices.
All right,
brother,
fuck this.
do not say that.
No,
Will
text
not
message.
mince words.
We are not
with you.
having someone advocate for child slaughter.
In the grander
And
schemes of
consumption.
things, in the decades to come, a few.
Argue all you would like. I have prepared the bodies of Stanimir's family out in the woods. I will be retrieving what remains I can from here and continuing my ceremony with these children.
Yeah, if someone
and I
has a big
go and gather as many parts as I can to take them.
Yeah, if someone's got a big huck sack or a sack or something to transport the children to a burial location, once that's done, I'm in the clear to burn this place down.
I
Yeah.
grab a couple of the pies.
Are we clear on that?
I grab a couple of the pies, Iris. I push past and I grab a couple of the pies.
On my watch, you don't.
I
It's
grab
going
a couple
to
that I-
Now,
hold
hold
your
on.
shoulder.
I will allow you to investigate either with investigation or arcana.
I rolled an investigation.
Okay. I was just gonna give you the secondary option if you wanted to use arcana. Investigation
I think they're
would
the
be
same
more
for me.
physical. Arcana would be more than discovering the nature of the.
It's the same. It's
You
the
do,
same
like-
role. It's the same role, but I would like it to be to discover the nature of
the magical nature of it.
The magical nature of what she's trying to accomplish
Okay.
with the
I
children. and
will
the
also
pies, yeah.
say, if you're going for if you're going for the burnt pies, that will be a disadvantage.
Excuse me.
Okay, I can roll another. I'll click Arcana for this one.
All right, so
It's a 19.
a 19 on the.
Okay, you
on
had to
the-
have licked a pie to get that much knowledge out of it. I'm sorry.
So
That's true, you didn't
No,
have to,
hold on.
actually.
He would have if it was an investigation, but because it's Arcana, it's less physical and more Arcanum that he uses to investigate the pies. With a
Okay, is it okay if
19
he eats the pie crust?
No, I want you all to know what I'm gonna do. First, Iris, tell me what I know from the pies. I'm gonna tell you guys what I do with the pie to investigate it. Iris, what do I get from the pie?
Oh, hold on.
What do I get from the pie?
What do I
If you
get
eat
from the
it, you
pie?
could cast Wish.
I pull out my little notebook, and you all see me pull out my notebook as Iris thinks about what to say next. And I start jotting down notes as I'm investigating the magical nature of these pies that are sort of burnt to a crisp and scattered across the ichor that's flowing onto the floor. And I start to crush little corners and bits and pieces of the crumbs in the ashes in my fingers. And as I rub the soot along my fingers, I start to dabble my fingers onto the tip of my tongue. Interesting. Yes. I break one in half and I start to smell it. Oh, foul. Take a small piece of the middle of the inside and I rub it on my fingers.
Let's add strength.
What have you all done?
So you're saying
Just
13
help
misses
me.
your AC.
What? Hold on.
You all should have let me get.
Hold on. So, okay. So, Razumikin is actively investigating one of the burnt pies. Cadmus, are you punching him while he's doing that?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, yes. I would like to attempt to.
Strahd would also be doing that. I don't know if I wasn't coming through. I feel like I was making it pretty clear that Strahd was not having him touch
It
these
was
things.
as
So-
clear as could
So,
be.
Razumikin,
Whoa!
everything you described is what you would do with an investigation check. But because
Whoa,
you did Arcana,
whoa,
it is a
whoa,
lot. Okay,
gentlemen,
we're not
gentlemen.
going to. Oh my god.
If they're gonna fucking punch the shit out of me, I'm gonna use this spell.
Okay,
Hey,
hold on.
Let Iris finish.
Pause. Hold on. Razumikin, that is what you would have done on an investigation check. But because you are using Arcana, you are tapping into the magical properties of this. You do not have to get as physical with it and as interactive
I would like to
with it
no,
as you are.
I would like to. I would like to do that. You would. I'm sorry.
I have to
Roll
tell
the
you.
lamp of the
I
sensory.
have to.
apologize. I understand what's
With
happening.
what
I would
has been addressed, with what has been said, you are well aware that this is going. That Razumikin is well aware that if he, there is a way you can investigate the pies that doesn't aggravate half the party, but you are actively choosing to aggravate a third of the party.
He understands that the party is not okay with him doing it. However, he is a man of science.
He must
He's
learn.
already a bit. He's
You're
already a
gonna
bit
learn
aggravated
something.
at. He's already a bit aggravated at the rest of the group that they decided to burn the shit rather than let him investigate in the first place. When it was
Library here. We're burning the site of a mass murder.
But I would like, so if they're gonna come in, if it looks like they're gonna come and hit me as I do this, then I would like to cast the calm emotions.
Let's read what that does.
Let's make sure that
Everybody,
actually stops us from beating the living hell out.
gentlemen, save thy hands. Relax.
There's nothing gentle about Strahd.
Now to the to the opposing player.
So for the sake of magical discovery.
Yes, Razumikin is doing something that is actively aggravating you both in character. But I should reiterate that he is interacting with what is a completely destroyed dream pastry. Nothing of its he is barely able to get any of the remnants of what this thing is because of how this oven has been how cooked to a charred point it is. So it is not active. So he is not actively. If anything, there's just bits of iron in there from the bones. But
it's like soot on my fingers, and I can tell that when I go to pick it up, and I try to see if I can do anything with it, and he's pretty pissed off that it's pretty much.
So you're not helping the situation.
Let's be.
What do you have to say?
Let's be clear. Cadmus is not punching him because he is desecrating the bodies. It is a pie, it burns, whatever. He's punching him because he is a disgusting piece of shit.
Yeah, Strahd just spent about 5 whole minutes pulping a corpse. He is not in a rational headspace right now. To Strahd, this is a person desecrating a child's corpse, which I think you know my backstory.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I'm gonna cast my calm emotions on you guys.
Okay.
I guess we're going back.
And anybody else that has a problem with it.
Hold on.
No,
we're gonna go back into initiative. Yeah, I guess this is what's happening right now. All right, so
And it is his dark.
we're starting with the top of the initiative.
Wait, it
Joe,
was
you
my
will be able
turn.
to-
I didn't get
It was my turn.
Well, yes,
You get
it is
surprised.
it would. The reason we started with Tex was because he was the one that initiated combat, and we went from turn order from there. Now we are just going in who can do what who can do what they want to do first. And because of the initiative rolls that have been rolled previously, we are starting with. Actually,
So
you know what? I'll play it
going
fair.
from the combat
We'll play it fair.
because I didn't even get
We're
to
gonna
do
clear
a
the
turn in
board.
combat.
We're gonna clear the board, and I will let whoever wishes to join this conflict roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm staying way the hell out of this. I'm just here to burn a tower.
Ooh.
Oh,
All right, let's do it.
That's
holy shit!
honestly,
Holy
that's
shit, Zoe.
that's
Alright,
kind
so
of deserved.
That's brutal. That's fucking brutal, dude. Holy shit.
So before
That's
any
so
of
tough.
that,
And because of how-
we'll do this first.
Because of the initiative rolls of both, because of initiative rolls of Strahd and Cadmus, I like to think that at the exact same time you are hit on either side of your head by these two. But we're gonna do attack rolls. So, with
So
that
I'm
said,
gonna react. I'm gonna reaction shield for sure.
Of course.
I'm assuming Cadmus is getting 10 feet away or 5 feet because you have reach with your fists.
We're gonna be 10 feet away, of course, because I gotta reach. I gotta reach.
Gotta use the reach.
Surprisingly,
Gotta use the reach because I can't use it as a bear.
All right. So go ahead and Strahd and Cadmus both make attack rolls against Razumikin. Which, mind you, just got fucking armor out of the goodness of fucking Ismark's heart.
You guys did all that.
And now you're using it against the party.
Man, it reminds me of someone.
Gave me a +3.
I am.
I would like to make
recklessly
a grapple
attacking.
attack.
Y'all make y'all's
So I
attacks.
heard Brenham say he's gonna reckless. What did you say, Alexander?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and grapple him.
Sure. Oh my god.
This is non-lethal. I'm doing it with the butt of my warhammer, but
Non-lethally crushing your skull.
Yeah, can't shield
Holy
that.
shit, guys. Good. Somber music for
Hey.
the death of Razumikin. No,
fucking
That's crazy. You got
Holy.
exactly.
Oh wait, I actually have 10 HP, so you take 5 from that. I still have armor back at this on from before we went into the combat.
How long does that last?
An hour. Were we here
When
for
did you
longer than an
put it
hour?
you had armor of Agathis from the.
From when we got to the tower, when we got to the windmill.
You casted
'Cause I thought we were
armor of
gonna do
Agathis
something
as you arrived.
I believe, or was that before we started?
Well, so
I
armor.
don't
I remember
remember.
you casted armor of Agathis during the fight with Rahadin.
Yeah, before we.
But that was But that was certainly more than an hour ago at this point.
I want to say that it was more than an hour ago then. I don't think I cast it with anything on, so then I won't retroactively put anything on it. So then, yeah, no, I won't have the temp HP. So then that would knock me unconscious then.
as soon as your hand touches the pie, the butt of Strahd's warhammer just cracks against the side of your skull and knocks you out.
Yeesh.
All right. So
Well, that's that.
cool beans, guys. So Strahd goes unconscious.
Or Razumikin.
Holy shit. All right.
Tough too.
Strahd too.
No,
He
Razumikin
exhausted
goes
himself
unconscious.
helping a witch.
Don't start picking fights with me now. Hold on. Razumikin goes unconscious. As Cadmus, you go to like grapple him, pull him away, but Strahd is just closer and quicker and just bats him with the butt of his warhammer, and it just completely knocks Razumikin on his ass. Okay. So that was exactly the HP you needed to, by the way.
Most satisfying crit of my life. I rolled
No, yeah.
damage on both of those dice.
That's crazy.
That is, and and he had
That's funny
19
as fuck.
HP.
Yeah. Matt fucking crit and
Max
dex
crit.
rolls for exactly knockout.
Okay.
God.
All right. So, so Razumikin is unconscious. Alexander, you were saying something?
Yeah, I mean, as Raz slumps over, I'll give Shroff a nod and say, "Would you like to assist me in transporting these remains so we may perform rites?"
Yes. Just gonna step over Raz's unconscious body. Oh, I'm getting an echo.
All right.
All right. And help him gather the remains.
I'll do the same if they allow.
I'll pitch in.
Yeah, Strahd would give you a nod.
Karnak will also help.
Okay. So, I believe that's everyone contributing to this. Besides the obvious two. You all collectively gather up what pies there are, which unfortunately is quite plentiful. There is this whole 3-story crate of just pies that seem to be ready for whoever was the intended consumer. But you all take these and bring them to where Irina and Cadmus had already moved the rest of Stanimir and his family. What does the funeral, if any, is there any funeral rites that are done here with Stanimir or the pies?
If nobody else steps forward to do anything, Cadmus will step forward and take the wineskin that the people at the Blood and the Vine gave him, just because they're playing cards or whatever. He'll step forward, dip his fingers in the wine, and sprinkle it over the foreheads of every person of Stanimir's family, and then along the piles of bones and pies. They're arrayed, it's hard to say respectfully, because it's pies and bones and ground bone. But they try. He dribbles wine across it, and then turns, standing amongst the rest of the party, goes, "Lord of revelry, saint of drink, life of the vine, Saint Dionysus, let these fallen be mocked by a drink, and so be mocked by you. Let its sweetness preserve the sweetness that likewise resided in these. Please guide these fallen. Please guide them in the same manner this drink was given, in the same manner that this family treated all those in need, freely, and with unwavering kindness. Please preserve the fallen. Please purify the fallen. Please purify them in the same manner your drink is used in medicine to purify wounds. Clean and purify their souls from all taint, leaving them none but their own. I make you these requests, Saint Dionysus, though I know I don't need to. Though I know you would guide all to their own destined revelry. I make you these requests because these sweet, innocent, free, kind souls deserve no less. A toast to the saint and a toast to the fallen." And he raises the wineskin, takes a drink, and then passes it to the next person.
Strahd would also take a drink.
As would I.
Dex would slug it.
Alright. So what I'm gonna do real quick is everyone except for Raz and the entity, go ahead and make a sanity check. But because of Cadmus's speech, this is gonna be an advantage.
10.
18.
What is... Brenna, what is your sanity score already?
5.
Yeah.
Jesus
buddy.
Christ, my guy.
He didn't
Oh
seem very
my
sane.
god.
We did just watch him pulp a witch.
You
Yeah.
do save though. Thankfully. Fucking god.
Jesus.
You do save though, but you are probably the one that feels the absurdity of the situation. As
Oh
everybody,
yeah, no, this is a very not good day for Strahd.
it's not only that you are, as this funeral is happening, there's a moment for everyone to process finally what has occurred here. And you are, and Strahd, it almost gets to you just a little bit too much that you are burying a pile of pies. The knowledge that these are the remnants of dead people, children, is still very present, but the absurdity of having a funeral for a pile of pies next to Stanimir and his family, it almost gets to you. But you and the rest of the group are able to still... Actually, Braxton, I need a sanity from you.
Ah.
And also Livid, because I need Tarnik to roll a sanity as well.
With advantage.
You have advantage, but that's a save. Yeah, that's it. And then Livid, I also need a sanity check from you with advantage.
I forgot to add sanity to my character sheet.
What?
I think it's just
Choose
wisdom.
your
Yeah.
Ability score,
wisdom at this
right
point.
at the very bottom. It's gonna be a wisdom check, anyways.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I might just have to remake your character sheet.
Nice.
But yeah, okay. So everyone's saved. There is no decrease of. There's no decrease of your sanity score. And the funeral continues as following Cadmus's speech, everyone toasts the fallen, takes a swig from a glass of wine, or straight from the bottle, I presume.
Wineskin.
From the wineskin, and a moment of silence. Who do you all think is the first to break this silence?
I got something to say. Gentlemen, I believe that we are being haunted by a very malicious sort of monster. Whatever this entity thing is, benign enough as it was in the bodies of cart wives and gnomish inventors, it found a hag, and it tried to curse us as a hag would. I cannot stand for this thing's presence any longer. I do not know what we should do about it, but I know something need be done.
I'm not too knowledgeable about hags, but is that all they do? Do they prey on children and curse people with that, or? Because if generally stuff like that requires some magical ability, and I can't help but notice that all the hag did that whole time was summon a strangely capable creature and
It certainly did
convince
try
people.
to get people to eat children's corpses.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not a bad thing. It is completely morally screwed up, but it does seem like the entity is still making things easier for us in a strange way. I don't know what they can do, but
I disagree. I've
look,
found this entire thing to be completely at odds with our best interests.
I've been.
I would
I just know that
looking-
I know magic unrelated to my normal skill sets, and if it knows curses, it very well could know spells that could have evaporated a few of us.
I don't
And
care
it
if it
didn't
chooses
cast
to
them.
be coy. It took a malicious act against us. Doesn't matter if that was trying to light us on fire or make us eat the corpses of children. Tomato, tomato.
Yeah.
If it had tried to kill us, it would have been more understandable. A base creature of pure evil. This, though, is thinking malice. It doesn't just want to kill us. It wants to degrade us. It wants to kill us in the way that matters.
Yeah, and we can't kill it. At least not permanently, to some extent.
Well, we don't have to suffer its presence.
I'm just
I think
saying we kill it anytime it inhabits a body that's
They're not always going to be
to
having
that level.
corpses.
Yeah.
as in say
I don't
like
even know
possesses Spencer, piss off.
we do not know a way to harm this being. We do not know
You're
much
right.
of it.
You're right.
I think
I don't
perhaps
know what to do.
if
Just
we were,
that something need to be done.
I agree. If we were to confront his being when we're in an innocent body, to truly confront it, do you believe that it would leave the body unharmed? That wouldn't harm others?
Not particularly. It hasn't shown much care for the bodies it inhabits thus far. Or for
I
us,
believe we
for
should
that
hold
matter.
restraint until we know how to destroy it fully.
Yeah.
We know scarce little about it.
We should
It is
make
celestial.
sure to keep it out of
Not
a body
everything
that
celestial is
could cause
good.
us big harm.
Of course. I just mean to, as an intellectual purpose, that could provide us some information on how to abjure or destroy it.
I might be able to help with that. I don't know how to. I don't know the language, but I found this upstairs with Sandomir on his beds.
I could.
And I pull out the book.
I know.
I'm not familiar with this.
I'm sorry. I think Brennan was saying something, but he was quiet.
Strahd would just say when you said I can't read it. Strahd would say I know Celestial.
If it's in celestial.
I hand the book over.
I'll try and read it.
Strahd, you are handed this book. I'm gonna text you something real quick.
Yeah. As soon as I heard the book, I thought this was coming.
And I'm gonna, yeah.
Oh, is this how it happens?
So you are handed the book from Zotzi. What do you think Zotzi immediately gets from your initial recognition?
Strahd's like mouth opens a little bit in surprise and just sort of stares at the book for a while without opening it. Like 1,000-yard staring.
It rings true to you in some way?
Strahd is gonna like snap out of it for a brief period. I can't read it. Just hand it back.
Could I make an insight check? Or of some sort?
I'd also like to.
Yeah, feel free.
Yeah.
He's not trying to hide his emotions, so.
That's fair.
By the way,
Well,
Michael,
that
you're paying
sucks.
attention to Discord, right?
It's on my phone.
Wait, there's
Yeah.
stuff in Discord? Or is it just for them?
Oh, okay.
All right.
May I
so,
see the book for a moment?
Yeah, here in a second.
Before you do that, what do you, Brendan? What do you think Cadmus and Michael both get from a 17 and a 21?
Strahd has seen either this book or something similar to it in the past, and it is clearly distressing him, especially considering what just happened.
It's concerning that he wouldn't want to see inside. Makes me think he's already seen inside the book before.
Interesting. Maybe some traumatic past or something.
What? No.
In a D&D
Text you on the
campaign,
book?
I would love the book.
No.
I'm gonna start flipping through it like feverishly.
Okay. It is pages upon pages of script that you do not recognize the language of. There is nothing that you can seem to glean from the pages. It is such a foreign, almost ancient-looking text that is so vastly alien to you that it's hard to actually read it.
It's not infernal. It's not abyssal. Damn it! I'm gonna throw the book on the ground.
I figured it was celestial, but if Strahd also can't read it, then
I think we can continue this conversation on the road. We sought to stop here for sanctuary. There is no sanctuary to be found here. We have to continue to Vishdani.
understood. Velaki.
Sorry, I forgot. Balaki. Vishdani.
The Stani of the people.
Mm.
You think we should take Razmaken out of the tower before we torch it?
Yes.
Oh, I'll grab them.
Yeah, I was gonna say not to sound too eager, but since he's being taken out, I'll just ask, is it alright if I set the flame now? It's
Do as you will.
And kind of look to Strahd for that.
Strahd will give a weak nod.
alright, big man. Buddies, do us a favor and erase this irritatingly small place. Enclosed space.
Alright.
And just like at least 20 of these little fire sprites are gonna jump out and like circle the building
Okay.
as
So
it
just
starts
for
going up.
my understanding of the order of actions taken, who all is going in to fetch Razumikin?
I plan to. I'll probably need help, honestly.
I'm just a little guy.
Just leave him in there. He'll be fine.
It's only slightly
Fine.
considered.
Tarnik will help grab Razumikin.
Perfect.
Strahd is
Okay.
most certainly staying at the burial site.
Sounds good. So, Tarnik and Zatsi are going after Razumikin. And Chard, you are coming with, but only to stand outside and wait to burn the place down?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually wanted to follow Strath and ask him something.
Okay. Strahd is staying with the funeral site, so you can just stay there as well. What is Cadmus doing?
Staying by the bodies for now.
Okay. So Strahd, Cadmus, and Tex, the three of you are left to yourselves, still around the funeral, as the rest of the group moves to fetch Razumikin and burn the windmill to the ground. We'll start with the funeral people.
About how long would you wait before approaching Strahd, Tex?
A few minutes. Leave him in peace, but I'm
Yeah.
hovering.
About the time, like, most of the other people left, Strahd would start, like, mouthing a prayer silently to himself over the graves, and
I'm gonna interrupt
Stand on
it,
his
but
word.
I'm gonna hover somewhat awkwardly.
it doesn't last very long. It's like a sentence or two.
And also, I don't mean to interrupt, but Livid, you were also paying attention to Discord, right?
Yes, I did see that, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Anyways,
Strath,
Yes.
you've seen that book before.
I have.
Where?
He takes a deep inhale. In my time in the Crusade.
The Crusade.
He's gonna look towards Strahd's tower vaguely.
Hmm. And, was that crusade here? In, this place?
A version of it. You weren't here for it, but
No, I wasn't.
Madame Ava, she called me a soldier. I was once.
Hmm. I think I've seen that book before too. But one here.
Where?
Home. My father, he died. He was killed, I think. Most, as far as I know, but I think I've seen that book with the man that killed him.
Hmm.
It was the last thing I saw before I was here. But that was a long way from here.
It was much longer ago for me. Might even say a lifetime ago.
You know anything about it? Where it might have come from? Who might have been using it?
Small child.
Child? Mine was a warlock of sorts. Long dead by the time I found him, but still stuck on that book.
I don't know if it was written in Celestial or not. I couldn't bring myself to open it.
Well, it's not written in any language I know. But I don't know Celestial. So, maybe you find it in yourself to read it later. I don't know. But if you do, and you can read it, could you tell me what it says? I have to know.
Strahd will just sort of stare at the graves for a sec, and then give a nod.
Okay. Thank you, Strahd. And Tex is gonna walk silently and stand alone for a while.
Before I continue with that, Cadmus, did you have anything you wanted to talk about, or are you silently kind of just listening in?
I think he stands quietly, just observing the bodies. And then when Tex goes off to do his thing, walks over to Strahd. Strahd, this is a land of the undead and undeath. These bodies, we need to burn them.
A moment more. Strahd will take out his whip and give himself a few lashes over the back. A little less painfully this time, but very determined.
Now, before we cut to the tower, the last thing I will say. Tex.
Yep.
You opened up to Strahd about your father, how you recognize the book, the warlock, and an epiphany comes to your mind. You rip the pages you found from the bed out to look at them again. The writing. And you remember something. When your father died, he was not alone.
Oh, motherfucker.
And you recognize the writing of Rudolf von Richten, who had written these pages as a warning. Zatsi, Tarnik. You two make your way into the windmill to find Razumikin. And he is not on the first floor. Razumikin. Knocked unconscious, you find yourself in a dreamless unconsciousness, which is void black, staring. It's only for a few seconds, a few minutes go by with nothing. And then Tarnik and Zatsi, making your way inside, there is a new sensation of warmth that you did not feel the last time you stepped in here. Meanwhile, resuming him, you hear the voice of Rodiah. Resume, you are not alone.
What do you mean?
Shumakin, you are not alone. And his voice rips through your mind in such a painful way that it wakes you up. But then you realize the pain sensation on your forehead is not from something psychic, mental. It is from the piercing, needle-like claws of a gnarled hand that has grasped you at the top of your head and is looking at you. A human figure directly in front of you. His silhouette is darkened by fire. A ring of fire has formed on this floor that you are on. And he is looking at you with these red, glowing eyes. A very familiar stature and form to Rahadin, almost so that you almost think that this is Rahadin himself. But his features are different, angular. His eye is more bestial. This is a vampire. One of pale skin and slick, straight hair that falls down like Rahadin's. Armored shoulders that hold a black furred cape behind him, with deep reds in his clothing, with decadent accents. A blade at his hip. And he looks at you with a fanged smile. Almost like the smile you've seen from every person the entity has possessed. I will say this once, and once only. Run! And that is where we're going to end this session for tonight.
Why didn't you eat my pies? I made them especially for you.
Fuck you.
You made me worried there for a second that I was accidentally burning Razumikin alive. With the ring of fire, everything around you feels warm and toasty in a different way.
I figured you weren't going to, start the fire as Zatsi and Tarnik were looking for Razumikin, so... he made his own fire. Fuck you.
Kind of fast.
I know, but it made me worried.
Who all caught me dancing at that one point?
Yeah, we saw.
I saw. I held off from speaking for a while.
I was so fucking pissed off at that. Dude,
I was trying to hold a conversation.
Pour out his heart with an awesome monologue, and then I just see you flossing on him. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I started with
we were trying to hold an honest conversation, and I simply couldn't once it reached the minute and a half mark of you just dancing. It was at least 30 seconds of you just flossing on camera. It's a shame the stream missed
he's
that.
the ultimate evil. We have to we don't know what he is or what he wants, but he's the worst thing in existence. It's like I have to. There's no one with like.
I have to.
Truly,
I could not stop myself.
This is just
that is a
just
level
Loki
of comedy
stuck
that
in the-
is just
stuck in
missing from the
Barovia.
streams. It's so sad.
Y'all did fucking incredible work this session. Every single scene after I fucked off, beautiful.
Yeah, it's crazy what happens when the entity isn't around.
Imagine if the whole campaign was like this.
You need.
It's weird that you
You could
didn't.
really be done.
But
You're
once your
actively
campaign's gotta
against us.
heal,
I
yeah,
don't
you need to heal.
recall a moment where you said, "I'm me, guys. It's me. Why aren't you listening to me?" You never pulled that card. From what I understood.
He doesn't break kayfabe.
I'm not even gonna
Gotta
ask.
keep the sport alive, brother.
Iris, I've changed my mind about not possessing PCs.
Hey, I've been open to you possessing my powers. Y'all are the ones denying it being a possibility.
That's
He
more
can't
of a
have
that's
shit
not
from
how it
me.
works, bud.
You don't know how sapient my flames are. Screw you.
Not enough. They don't meet the minimum.
They don't meet the minimum.
They meet the minimum for psychopathy and sociopathy, respectfully, but not the minimum for being sapient and possessible.
Well, that was a fun lore dive.
I'm going to bed.
What, me talking about my flames or that whole
Not
last
you.
scene?
Good night, guys.
Literally everything else
Yeah,
about
okay.
the.
Literally
Sorry, I
everything
didn't mean
else,
that.
yeah. I figured it was literally everything else, but you said it right after, so I had to clarify. Yeah, everything there was great.
Yeah,
Very
I'm glad I finally, I'm glad I finally got to burn something with the clergyman's permission. Or not
Happy more of
clergyman,
happy more of Strahd's backstory is coming out ever so
It's
slowly.
really you
Wait
beautiful
until we get to
teachers.
Valaki, motherfucker.
I'm so shocked that your character, Zoe, just you're fighting for #1 villain spot with the entity and Strahd himself.
I strongly disagree. I don't think that there's anything that from the
Hey
perspective
guys,
of
Can't
somebody,
we
start
should
rating-
try these
can't
baby
start
pies
rating
for
again.
science.
that's
He
not
didn't
what
actually do anything like evil, right? He's just really insensitive.
Yeah, I
Right,
just
Raz
don't
isn't
care. Like,
evil
I
in the
just
way
don't.
that the
I
entity is.
just don't
He's
care
just
about the dead
annoying.
kids. So I just go over like, oh well, maybe
Yeah,
he's
That's
doing
the
this.
problem, my guy.
But
They-
Like,
Like they're already dead. They're already dead. I
You're
didn't kill them.
insensitive
I
to a
can't do
villainous
this bit
degree.
again. I've got to go to sleep.
I
Good night,
can't
everyone.
rate again.
Good night.
Good night.
But like,
This
in
feels
all-
like the difference between like, yeah, you're a high school bully. You're like annoying and mean and insensitive. But your competition is Adolf Hitler.
Like I just feel like he's genuinely just trying to figure out
That's what.
what
He just wants to
sort of
fit
different,
in.
like magical tactics are being used here on the surface that he's not used to. So all kinds of different magic are sort of very interesting to him, regardless
okay,
of
but the problem is, I
how
literally gave you an option that was
No,
like,
I
oh, it
understand.
doesn't
No, no,
physically
no.
interact with
He-
the pies, and it's more magically connected.
he wanted
so you
to
learn
he,
more about
he
the magic
would
of
have
it.
wanted to eat the he would have wanted to take a bite of the pie just to see. He's very curious. He's curious. He
As
didn't
I
make it.
said,
fucking
you
did
are
you wanna eat the pie?
fighting for villain place. You're failing.
Hold on,
That's-
everyone-
It's like,
Losing,
it's
but
like,
what
that's
we're
like,
fighting
it's
for.
like, okay, I understand it's stigmatic, but all in all, he's not doing anything evil. He didn't kill the kids and make the pies. He's just like, oh, well, maybe they do something interesting.
Did
never
you
know.
already want to eat the pie before I DM'd you begging you to eat the pie?
I didn't even know you DM'd me begging me to eat the pie until I was already unconscious.
Jesus Christ.
I thought
I'm
I
not
heard
gonna
you
lie.
talking
evil
a lot.
baby.
I don't remember Tex ever having heard anything about actual Strahd, like capital S Strahd. And I wasn't here for the last 2 sessions. So Tex is basically under the impression that whatever the entity is, it's at fault for all of this bullshit.
Which is pretty fun.
Because I feel like I have to beg, like, this, it just begs me to say, Razumian's not on this save the people shit like you guys are. He's just kind of like, oh, this is really weird that I'm here.
I mean, I'm not really on the save the people type of stuff either. I'm just here to party and not die.
So
He's just trying to get out alive, but it doesn't mean he's going to
try and be on the save the people train.
Not die.
But I'm also not. Yeah, I'm
He's
also
like
not
actively trying to go out of his way to figure out what this magic is for and what it, like, what these types of magic just do and things like that. So
It's for making you puke your guts out and die.
Just go read that book.
Well,
go read that book.
Thankfully,
Make sure you read it aloud.
Thanks,
Collect my pages.
Thanks, you guys, for knocking me unconscious. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so,
I
no,
didn't do any of it.
The dream pies are an addictive pastry that they use, which is basically just like they put you in a trance, and you just get a feeling. You basically dream of like ecstasy and like it's
heroin.
basically a drug.
So
it's
they
basically
turn
just
babies into heroin.
Yes.
I kill babies and grind their bones to make my
There have been so
heroin.
many amazing quotes.
Baby heroin laced food is such a crazy
I've seen a very
sentence.
similar plotline before.
And
You've heard of heroin-laced baby food, but what about heroin-laced baby food?
And so, what if I was able to taste that pie and figure out
Wait,
a way
no,
to
no,
make heroin without kids?
But it's
We don't
baby-based
need, we don't need a heroin
Really?
subplot.
You want to make beyond?
I'm
beyond
pretty
me.
sure if I might have to reread.
Iris, can I do a Breaking Bad
I'm
subplot?
pretty sure it genuinely has to do with their connection to children's joy.
Iris, can I be the Walter White?
So it is it is a baby-based heroin and a baby-based pie.
It sounds like a good way for the party to make money throughout the campaign. If we,
I'd like to propose a better way. We kill Razmikin and sell his body for
Yeah,
parts.
we should definitely kill Razmikin.
We gotta kill
It's-
Razumkin.
Whoa.
Killing the innocent
Speculate.
being is more important.
Whoa, what
It's
did I
going to
say?
feel better when it happens.
Why?
But killing Razmikin
It's
is
called
easy.
Curse of
We can
Strahd,
just
not
kill that mother.
Curse of
He
the
hasn't
Entity.
done any. He hasn't done anything bad.
I could try.
The pies are already made. The pies are
He
already
hasn't done
made.
anything bad.
That's
Actively
true. I
wants to
just-
sell baby pies.
He didn't make the pies.
He didn't
They're
seem
already
particularly
there.
bothered by him either.
You
Why
saw
would
a
he do
business
this?
venture.
The kids are already dead. And to his mind, well, they're already gone. They've been.
Kids were already dead.
They're
Is your
dead
argument.
now. Might as well see what the magic is all about.
Hey,
Might
guys,
as well take
the
a bite.
kid's corpse is already dead. Why not? Fuck.
Oh.
The
I'm
kid.
I'm not gonna lie, your mic
And
cut
then-
out there, and it sounded like you said something way different and way worse.
I think he did say that. Did you say
You
That's
did.
Yeah.
You did, in fact, say that. Whoa, that's a completely different.
I
term.
heard, I thought I heard something else, but I think I might just be sleep deprived.
I am
I think
quoting
you're
you. I
giving
hope
me
you know.
maybe a little too much
I
slack
think
here.
it's gonna come up consistently that when new different types of interesting magic are presented, it's very much a sort of like I would
Or
say
an opportunity to haggle.
like
But no, that's your two.
like an
lines that you
insatiable
will cross.
magical interest, like an insatiable craving, like a mad scientist craving. Like there's not too many lines that won't be crossed, especially not something as far as eating a pie of kids that
But
have
you
already
won't.
been-
But you won't sit on a dusty seat.
No, it's disgusting.
But you'll eat a
you'll take
corpse.
Yeah,
You'll-
you'll
you'll
take a
resort to
bite of a baby
cannibalism.
baked pie, or a
I'm
baby
gonna
pop
derail
pie.
this conversation to let you know, specifically Braxton, that you called Morgantha a hag, and Spencer goes, "What? No, that was genuine." Because us bursting out laughing after that was me texting him immediately and saying she is in fact a night hag.
I'll go.
Really,
For a second, I thought Spencer like flashed a different like icon or like token that was like the
It has
full-on
to be
monster hag
Very
form,
true to his
and
character.
I missed it. But no,
He's an isolationist.
normally,
And so he's had the opportunity where he has been in like very high control over his spaces that he's been in, and so he's not used to other people's spaces, and especially not spaces that are dirty and cluttered. There's not a lot of things to be cluttered where he's from, so there's not too much clutter and visual stimuli, so it's not something he's used to. And then his insatiable thirst for magic far surmounts his disgust towards filth. So because yes, those pies were magical in nature, they provided some sort of
I don't want to
research
spoil
benefit.
anything, but goddamn, do I love when I nail a backstory and a character plot so fucking well.
Like it seems sadistic when you look at it from the outside, but it's very neutral when you look at it from.
I'm not gonna lie, with that specific description, it kind of sounds like your character is just chaotic, neutral, autistic.
He's pretty much been all by himself for the last like 70 years just studying magic. He's like a super magic geek, and so he's like Mau Mau from Apothecary Diaries. Like he's willing to do some pretty grimy shit.
Yeah, but Mau Mau at least acknowledges I'm not gonna fuck with corpses.
Thank God. I thought I was gonna have to.
He acknowledges that the rules are don't touch the corpses because you'll probably fuck the corpses. That's
but she's self-aware enough to not do it because she knows that if she did,
the rule is that if she touches the
You should have ended the stream 5